hi to all my friends. Okay. Oh, let me share on Twitter that I'm live. Hey guys, make sure you guys are saying hi as you're coming in so I know you guys are here. Oh, I need to fix my hair. Can't wait to color it soon. I finally decided on what I'm going to do, so I have to go get the supplies. When I went to go get the supplies the other day, they were out of the burgundy color I want to do. So I was like, annoying. But that's okay. Hi, how are you doing? I do not know how to pronounce your name. How do I pronounce your name? How do I do that? How do I pronounce your name? How do I pronounce your name? I don't know how to do it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share on Twitter that I am live, sharing on Twitter, sharing. Let me do that real quick because if I don't do it, y'all know I will forget to do it. Put it in like letters for me so I know how to do it. Lanira? Hi, Michelle. How are you guys all doing? Okay, let me share this really quick on Twitter because y'all know me. You know that if I do not share it right now, I will forget. Okay, so let me put that I'm live now on at YouTube. And then let me put my link. Oh, wait, let me put the other thing. And then I'll put my link. Okay. Okay, got it. Lanira, I said it right. Okay, well, I'm proud of myself. Okay, I'm proud of myself. Hello, how are you guys all doing? Please make sure when you guys are coming in, you give the live a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. It's free. It's free. Share. It's free. Even if you don't have a place to share on the YouTube side, you can go retweet my tweet. You can go share me on your Instagram stories. You can click the share button and then the copy button. And apparently if it copies your link, it does maybe a little bit of little voodoo magic over there on the YouTube side. But y'all help your girl out. Help me, please. Help me. My son says I sound like SpongeBob. Like a lot of times, like I'll mess with him. I'll mess with Mason. I'll be like, "You don't love me," and he says I sound like SpongeBob. And I think I kind of do sound like SpongeBob. I don't mean to sound like SpongeBob. But how are you guys doing? Okay, so we got a lot to go over. We have a lot to go over, guys. I'm trying to get ready for this hurricane. I think I'm getting there. I'm also in Florida, way more south than you, and getting hit with some bans already. Holy fuck shamoli, no way. I think it's just weather, not exactly bans. Hi, Vanessa, new sub. Been worried for you. Thank you, Duncan. I actually I'm east of Gainesville. East and then like a little bit north of Gainesville, and I'm southwest of Jacksonville. So it's going to be within, I would say, about like an hour from me, maybe. But my area where I'm getting hit at, I'm going to get hit pretty hard. The right front quadrant of the hurricane is the strongest part of the hurricane. So that's what I have to deal with. Yay. But I'm getting ready. I'm trying to be positive about it. I'm prepared for my power to go out. Obviously, I do want to kind of like try to stream and stuff a little bit to show you guys like what the weather looks like outside. I'm waiting to hear from Mason's school. I'm assuming that tomorrow they'll be fine to go to school. I think Wednesday, depending on how soon we have to get the outer bands, they might either do a very early day on Wednesday or maybe not do a full day, or maybe have them do a full day. It just depends. The thing about hurricanes, so I'm a little bit of a weather buff. So the thing about hurricanes is that when it hits in the Gulf, when it gets into the Gulf, it's going to get into that warm water. Warm water amplifies a hurricane like no other. It strengthens a hurricane like crazy. And it tends to slow a hurricane down as well while it strengthens. And then the so it might slow down a little bit as far as the timeline when it's supposed to hit. And then I also have fuck, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. Okay, so the hurricane will strengthen. It might slow down. The only thing that is somewhat saving us right now, and I'm saying somewhat, like a hair here, is that there is a cold front coming from the north, so it will help to break up the hurricane. So it's going to turn into a category anywhere from a 3 to a 5, they're saying. And people need to understand, especially from people that are not used to hurricanes, the hurricane is hundreds and hundreds of miles wide. It's going to be bigger than the state. So wherever you are, you're going to get hit by it. It's just some more severe than others. But I'm getting ready. I have a whole bunch of water containers that I froze. I have old milk jugs that I saved. I have old those big Hawaiian punch. I had Mason suck those down. I had 2 of them. Or no, I had one of those and I had a big Sunny D. And we froze those into blocks of ice. I really don't want to lose all the food in my freezers because it's hundreds of dollars of food and I don't have a lot of extra money to replace it because I bought it because obviously you got to eat. Sorry to ask, but I found you after your video on Katie Joy. Any chance you'll ever do another one? I possibly could. I don't know what else there is to talk about with Katie Joy. I don't follow her, so I don't know any of like the new drama or anything like that. I'm not opposed to it. If she has anything specifically new that's going on, you can always send me a DM on one of my socials and let me know. And then I could always look into it and see if I can pull some cards on it or something like that. Yes, welcome everybody. Okay, so since you guys are all in here, please make sure you like, share, help your girl out on the Facebook side. Guys, tag your friends, share me in public groups, all that kind of stuff. I do have a waffle going on right now, and here's our bowl for the waffle. Isn't this cute? Isn't this cute? Y'all, I got this at Target, y'all. I got this at Target, and here's a bowl. We have a lot of names in the bowl. Okay, we have a lot of names in this bowl. Alrighty, we got one here. And the waffle is going to go on for a few more days only. A few more days only. Hopefully, if I have good enough power, I will be I'm going to answer your question on how you can join the waffle. Replace the W with an R. How you can join the waffle in just a second. But here's the waffle right here. I'm going to be pulling a name to win a reading on the either like the first or second, maybe anywhere from like the 30th to the 2nd, depending on what the situation is as far as like power and all that kind of stuff. I keep forgetting to do the waffle. If I win, I'm going to donate my reading. Oh, that would be so nice, Cheaty. Okay, so this is what the waffle is. I almost lost a name. I don't want to lose a name. Okay, so to enter the waffle, I have 3 payment methods. Each entry is $2 an entry. I literally went old school. I'm writing everyone's name down on paper. I even use colored markers to make it look cute. Y'all, oh, I just dropped a couple, but I didn't lose them, I promise. Going old school, writing everybody's name on the paper, and then we're going to draw, okay? It's $2 an entry. You can enter as many times as you want. You are going to win a reading with me with tarot cards. So we're going to have a full reading for you, and we're going to do it with cards. So we're going to go old school. So let's see. I don't know who's going to be my winner. Is it going to be Ali Hadrina? Is Ali Hadrina going to be my winner? I don't know. Is Ali Hadrina going to be my winner? Is it going to be Michelle? Who knows? Okay, so listen. Oh, I'm almost dropping them again. I'm not going to drop them, I promise. But listen, so y'all, I might drop some shit. But y'all, we're putting all the names in the bowl. So if you want to get in the waffle, just please make sure in your payment description, in the description, you put waffle so I can write everyone's name down. I have all my little pieces of paper. Mason cuts or rips. I write names down. He writes names down. So we're all getting in here. Hi, Veronica. Welcome. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm trying to be safe with the hurricane, guys. I am a native Floridian. I've lived here my whole entire life. So I'm used to this type of stuff. But it is a little bit worrisome. You always worry. Is my house going to flood? Which is really going to fucking suck. Am I going to lose power? Obviously, you're going to lose power for a short amount of time. Your fridge and your freezer really do hold temperature fairly well. I have these big blocks of ice that I'm making with gallon jugs that I have left over. I have 2 cases of water. I'm taking all of my flavored waters, freezing those, putting them in my freezer. I took gallon Ziploc bags, filled them up a little bit with water, about maybe like a third of the way, or maybe about half, I think, a third to a half. You lay them out flat. They're really good, strong Ziploc bags. I got the one with the slide because I don't want those hose busting. Okay. I slid those closed and I put them on a shelf in my freezer and I froze those so I can put those in between like my meats if I need to. Um, I also have some because like in my I have 2 fridges. I have a fridge in my kitchen and then I have a garage fridge, and my garage fridge is where all my meat is. Um for the most part. Um and then in the refrigerator part it's just all drinks. It's just all drinks in there. So I have like a drink fridge because all those cans and shit, Mason's little Yoo-hoos, his Gatorades, all his stuff like that. It takes up so much fucking space. And y'all, I'm not putting that all in my fridge. Okay. So that goes in my garage fridge with all the meat and stuff like that. And then in my fridge, in my house, in my kitchen, I do have some meat, and all my frozen vegetables are in the garage fridge. And then in the fridge in here, I have Mason's like he loves his little frozen popcorn chicken or his little taquitos or his burritos or, his little couple little Totino's frozen pizzas. He loves those little mini frozen pizzas. Like, I do have some like frozen chicken down there. If I have leftover, like if I make tacos or something like that, and I have leftover or enchiladas and I have leftover taco meat, that I put in a container that goes in my fridge in my kitchen, right? It's all down to a science. It's in here. So my goal is to take my frozen water jugs, right? And I have 3. I was able to get, I'm sorry, 4. Before all this hurricane stuff happened, I made sure I had my supplies. Because listen, I'm a Floridian. I already know the deal. I know what's going down. I know how to read the weather and patterns. I knew we were going to get this shit before they started telling people. So I was like, I'm not breaking those crowds. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I made sure I had what I needed beforehand. So I had 4 of like just the jugs of the spring water because I don't need the bottled waters. I don't need it. I already have some. So I have the jugs and I have those all frozen. So I have 4 of those. I have a milk container, a Hawaiian punch, and a big Sunny D like gallon. And I'm putting those in the freezer. Y'all, between the meat and all the stuff I have in my freezer and those big blocks of ice, from all the gallon jugs, I should be able to keep it fairly cold in there. And then also with the Ziploc bags in my refrigerator in my house, I have so many yogurts, cheeses, meats, like lunch meats and stuff like that I want to keep cold. I'm going to take the lunch meats and the cheeses and like mayonnaise and stuff like that and put that in a cooler with ice packs that I already have because I want to be able to like make some sandwiches and stuff like that and peanut butter and jelly and shit like that. I mean, granted, my peanut butter's in the pantry, but my jelly's in the fridge. So I want to be able to take out stuff like that. I'm going to have my mayonnaise out for tuna because, my tuna's in my pantry in a can. So I want to have those cold things that I know I'm going to want to open up my fridge to use. I'm going to have those in a small cooler with ice and ice packs and ice from my fridge or from my freezer dispenser because I want to be able to um make food and not have power and not have to open up the fridge because you want your, fridge and freezer to keep cool. So that's what I'm doing. I have a plan. This isn't my first rodeo, but I am a little worried. I'm honest about it. Your power is going to go out. No cold things for long. Well, like I've been saying, I have a way to keep it cold. Now, what you can do, people, there's a little trick, and let me tell you a trick. Okay, I should make a TikTok about this because people need to know this. If you are going to have a hurricane and you're trying to keep your food temperature or food to a cold temperature, you take a cup and you fill up your cup with water. Okay? You fill up the cup with water. After it is frozen, you take a coin and you put a coin on top of the ice. Okay? And it has to be a good sized cup, not a little baby cup. I mean a good sized cup, right? A good adult sized cup, not glass. Do not use glass. Do not use glass. It will shatter in your freezer. Do not be like my stupid ex-husband. Do not put glass in your freezer, please. So use a good sized cup, like a good, 16-ounce cup, okay? Freeze it with ice. After it is frozen, you put a coin on top, okay? And then put that in your freezer. Now, while you're losing power and stuff like that, you will see how much ice melts because your coin will get down to a certain point. They say that if your coin is at least in about halfway, your food has stayed cold enough, it would be fine. If your cup of water has completely thawed and your coin is at the bottom of your cup, your food's not good anymore from the freezer. That is a little tip and trick from yours truly, a true Floridian. So just if you guys know anyone that lives in the path of the hurricane that's trying to keep their food frozen, please let them know about that little tip or trick because that will really be helpful. Okay. What's going on? I will get to that in just a minute for as far as readings for tonight. Can you announce on your video when you do the waffle ahead of time like you did with the video so I don't miss it? Maybe throw some waffle. Yes, I will let you guys know when I'm doing the waffle. Hi, Teresa. Okay. Just so you guys know, as far as for the waffle, just to go over the waffle again, if you guys want to get into the waffle is $2 per entry. You're going to win a reading with yours truly, your favorite psychic medium. Hi, that's me. If I'm not your favorite, I should be. No hard feelings. So if you want to get into the waffle, motherfucker, I'm dropping names again. If you want to get into the waffle, it is $2 per entry. Let me put out my payment methods real quick because I know that you guys are going to ask for those. I should have had those prepared. That's my bad. That's on me. You guys know that I'm extremely professional here and I'm not ready. I'm very organized. I'm just not on time with it. You know what I mean? Okay. So let's put those out. I know what folder it's in. Okay. So I will put that here for you guys and I will pin it. And then we will use these payment methods again for our readings for tonight that we're going to do. And I'll get to the readings in just a minute. Oh, let me pull that up for you guys here on the Facebook side of things. I feel phlegmy right now. Of course, as soon as I start talking, it's like, okay. All right, so here we go. Those are the payment methods. So just please make sure that when you enter the waffle in your payment description, when you send your shmonies, that you put waffle in the description so I know where it's going, just to help me stay organized because y'all, you know that my brain goes do, 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 do. And I want to make sure that we do everything right for everybody, okay? I want to make sure we do everything right for everybody. So I don't know who the winner of this waffle is going to be, y'all. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what names we got in here. Oh, we got another Michelle. We got an Arlette. Another Michelle. Got another Arlette. Y'all, we got names in here, and I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look when I pick a name, and we'll be picking a name on sometime in between the 30th and the 2nd, depending on what my situation is with this hurricane going through. So if I don't come online and let you guys know about the waffle right then and there, just bear with me a little bit. I just, I don't know what this hurricane situation is going to be, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to have power. I have power banks. I'm going to try my best to, go live. I want to be able to show everybody what's going on, what I'm dealing with, like how's the weather. I'm going to make some videos. I want y'all to see what's going on. Okay, is it going to be Alexis Medina? Who knows? Is it going to be Alejandrina? Who knows? Is it going to be Arlette? We got another Arlette here. So if you guys want to get into the waffle, those are the payment methods. It is $2 an entry. Let's see what else. Please make sure you guys like and share, tag your friends. You can retweet my tweet on Twitter that I'm live. You can share me in your Instagram story. If you guys are on the Facebook side, tap the screen, hit the emojis, help your girl out. Share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is free. It doesn't cost you anything but like 2 seconds of your time. So please help me so I can help more people, so I can grow. Support your favorite single mom. Okay, so as far as for the readings today, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to do something a little bit different. I want to use a combination of a few different decks that I have. And that's going to be this one, because this one's my favorite. It just really is. This one, which was a very I love all of them. I really do. But I have 4 decks that these are my tried and trues. These are my old hit my titty. These are my old faithfuls. I love these. I have a really good connection with them. But I really, really, really love these decks too. And I want to have a better connection with these. I need to start using them. It's not like I feel uncomfortable using them. I love using them. I just don't use them as much because I always want to go to what I'm familiar with and what I really like. I love these. Okay. But I love all of them. They're all my babies. They're all my children. Okay. So what I want to do for readings tonight is I want to do general future reads. Don't ask me any questions. If you have a direction on where you want to go, I'm okay with that. If it comes up in the reading, I'm okay mentioning that. Okay. I'm okay with topics, but I just want to throw out some general reads in here. I want to just shuffle some cards. I'll probably pull from 1 or 2 decks at a time for every reading. And I want to just tell you guys what I'm picking up in cards so you guys know what you have coming for you in your next upcoming months. Future reads. We're going to go over the reads in just a minute. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do future reads. Okay. They are going to be $20 a piece. The payment methods are pinned in the comments. They're $20 a piece, and it's going to be for future reads. I'm probably going to pull from a couple decks at a time. There's going to be a lot of shuffling. My hands are going to get sore from all this shuffling. They're $20 a piece. If you have some topics and what you want to hopefully maybe see your reading go into, I'm open to talking about them if they come up in these future reads. Okay. A lot of times when we do readings, it's not what we want to hear. It's what we need to hear. Okay. So just keep an open mind. Now, when you do these future reads, it could be something that I could be picking up on a situation that kind of already happened, kind of is happening, and what's to come. Okay. Most of the time it's what's to come. Okay. That's what I'm going to focus my brain on and my intuition on when I'm doing these readings for you. So it's going to be $20, $20. Now in the payment description, if you want to have some topics, I'll look over it briefly. And if I'm seeing it in cards and I'm feeling it and I'm picking it up, then I'll talk about it. But if it's just not there, it's just not there. Okay. I want to do things a little bit differently this time. I know a lot of times I let you guys ask questions and stuff like that, which we can always do. I just want to do future general reads. Okay. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Chris. Hi, Yolanda. You are tagging Christina. Hopefully, Christina comes in. Hi, Bridget. Okay, so is there any questions for future general reads for tonight? $20 future general reads. We are going to use a combination of any 4 of these decks. I might pull from 1, I might pull from 2. I'll probably pull for at least 2. I might pull from 3. Who knows? Who knows? Are you going to tell me I'm getting pregnant? No. I don't do medical stuff anyway. But no, I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna get pregnant. I wish I had 20, but I'm struggling financially right now. Well, listen, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. When you're able to, I will be here for you. When you're able to, I will be here for you. Hi, Christina. Welcome. Oh, let me read that. Oh, email. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay. So, what was I going to say? Okay, so yeah, we have the Waffle going on. We have the hurricane coming. We have readings tonight. I'm very excited to try to use to start using these decks more, especially these back 2 here. I haven't used them for as long, but I really do like these decks a lot. I really, really, really do. And these 2 right here, these are just my favorite. I hate to say it. I don't want the other decks to hear. Shh, put your earmuffs on. Shh, we're not hearing this, okay? Because I don't want to hurt their feelings. I feel like they have feelings sometimes, and I don't want to hurt their feelings. But this is what we're going to do for tonight. So again, it is $20. They are general reads, okay? I'm gonna pull some cards. We're gonna see what's coming up for you as far as future stuff. If you guys have any topics that you want to see if it comes up in the reading, then by all means put it in the payment description. I can't guarantee if it's going to come up. These are just going to be general. I came in at the end of you explaining $20 for general future reading. Yes, it's going to be $20. It's just general reads. General reads. Like I said, if you guys have topics on maybe that you're hoping to hear, please put that in your payment description. If that topic comes up, if I read it and I'm pulling cards and that topic comes up, cool, I'll bring it up. But we're not doing questions tonight. We're going to do general future reads. They are $20. The payment method is in the comments. And that's what we are going to do tonight. Okay? 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 Okay. All right, so let me put these here. Put those there. And then, of course, you guys, if you guys are just coming in, we have the Waffle going on. We have the Waffle going on. It is $2 per entry. Please make sure you put in the payment description that it's for the Waffle. You guys can enter in as many times as you want. And I'm going to pick a name sometime between the 30th and maybe the 2nd, depending on the status with this hurricane, if your girls got power or not. I'm going to try to go live as much as I possibly can, even like with the hurricane. I do have like some battery packs to keep my stuff charged. I have an iPad and an iPhone, obviously, I can go live on. So I do want to be able to give you guys like updates on what's going on, where we're at, what the weather's looking like outside. Hopefully your girl don't blow away. It's just like, it's, I don't know. It's all up in the air. Who knows? Who knows with this hurricane? What is going to happen? Who knows? Who knows? Hi, Tammy. How are you doing? I still need to ask you questions and talk to you because I'm so curious to pick your brain. What else do we have going on? I don't know when Mason's going to be in school. I'm assuming depending on like when we'll start getting outer bands from the hurricane. I'm assuming sometime by Wednesday evening. Um, Now, when the hurricane hits the warm water around Florida as it strengthens, they do tend to slow down just to give them plenty enough time to just sit there and be like, you know what? We're charging up to come hit your ass. So I'm hoping that it doesn't procrastinate too much, because the more it procrastinates in that warm water, the stronger the hurricane's going to get, obviously. So it's a waiting game. It's a wait to see what happens. Um, you just never really know with these hurricanes. You just really don't. And honestly, I've been in quite a few hurricanes. I've lived in Florida my whole entire life. So I've been in quite a few hurricanes. I know what to expect. I know what to look out for. One of the major concerns truly are tornadoes, flooding, um, what else? I mean, flying debris, you know, these hurricane winds are no joke. And people just think like, you know, you're if you're not right on the coast where you're getting hit, then you don't have anything to worry about. And that's just really not the case. Um, Hello, what type of readings are you doing tonight and how much? Okay, I am doing $20 general reads tonight. I have 4 different decks that I'm going to pull from. I have 4 different decks here that we're going to pull from. They're just future general reads. I'm going to pull from a couple different ones. I'm just going to let you guys know what's there in the cards, what I'm picking up. We're not doing questions with them tonight. If you want to add a topic or two in your payment description of what you would like to know about, if it comes up in your reading, I'll be more than happy to bring it up. If it does not come up in your reading, I need you guys to understand it's not what you want to hear sometimes, it's what you need to hear. I can't always, well, I mean, I can. If I'm looking for a certain subject, I can. But I want to just do what generally is coming up for people in cards. I don't really do general reads as much. It's not because I can't, it's not because I don't want to. It's just I just don't that much. And honestly, I want to allow people to have whatever organically comes up for them in cards. I want people to have that. I want people to I don't want to put in my thoughts in it. I just want whatever flows out for you, the intended person. I like to see that coming out as well. So it's going to be $20 and they are future reads. Do you guys remember that show Home Improvement? You remember that neighbor? Where he's just like this. I don't even think his nose went over. I don't remember. I think it was like this. Or he was like this. I wonder if he got to work in like his pajamas or just like jeans and a t-shirt all the time and he was like this. And he just gave advice. And I think all they had to do was probably just do his hair a little bit. And it's men's hair and it was short, so it was super easy. And then I think he had a hat on most of the time. That had to be like the most easy character management on a TV sitcom show ever. The neighbor's just like this, and this is all you see. Do you guys remember that? What is that name of that show? Home Improvement with Tim Allen, where he would just always Mr. Wilson. There you go. He would always, hey Kathy. He would just always be behind the fence like this, like giving wisdom and advice. He'd be like, "Yep." Yeah, Wilson. Wilson. Oh my god, that was so funny. That used to make me laugh so much. Like, that guy has the easiest fucking gig. He probably just rolls out of bed, washes his face, you know, they do his hair a little bit, like, let's just fluff his hair up. And then half the time I think he had a big fishing hat on. And you never even saw him. He was just like, yep. That's all he was doing. Okay, so make sure you guys are getting into the readings tonight if you're wanting to do so. As far as the Waffle, the waffle is going to go on until the end of the month. So the last day to get into the waffle is going to be this Friday, which is the 30th. What else? I'm going to poll for the waffle hopefully on the 1st or the end of the night and the 30th, depending on what my power situation is here, because we got the little hurricane coming. So just be patient with me, and y'all know I'm good for it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to go online. Who knows? I'm really hoping that the power is not going to be out for too long. I'm really hoping that it's going to be manageable. I'm putting it out there. It's going to be manageable. My house ain't going to flood. My house is slightly elevated from the road. And I want to emphasize on the slight. It is slightly elevated from the road. Just a hair, just a little hair, slightly elevated from the road. So I'm just really hoping that, we stay cool. My back porch does kind of flood a little bit, but I think it's how like the runoff is. I do need to clean up the stuff from my backyard and put it on my back porch or in my garage. I don't want to have like any like flying debris or nothing like that. I have to move like my fire pit and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll just fare well. If you guys live in Florida, tell your friends, check on your friends in Florida, make sure everyone's cool, make sure everyone's getting prepared. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what we have for as far as for readings for today. If you guys want to get in on the readings, please do so now so we can get these going. Let's see who my first person is going to be. My person is going to be Cecilia R. Cecilia R. Cecilia R. Let's see what's coming up. Hey, Tortuga, you can still get in it, girl. You can still get in it. They're just general reads, no questions. You're welcome, Michelle. Thank you. General reads. We're not doing questions. I want to see what's coming up for people, what they have to look forward to in future endeavors, all that kind of good stuff. I'm for you, Cecilia. Okay, Gonzo, I didn't get it yet, but I believe in you. I don't know if I did or didn't. My PayPal is so tricky sometimes. How they changed from, they used to have all the information for your activity in one section, and now they have some here and some there. And it is the biggest pain in the ass, like the biggest pain in the ass sometimes. It's a slightly flawed system. Okay. I got yours now, Gonzo. Okay. So Cecilia R is first. Cecilia, for you, I'm going to use the geisha cards, and I'm going to use my Witch's Wisdom. So I need to shuffle these. I have $2 in my account. I paid for gas and doctor's appointment with roll of quarters. Hey, listen, hold on to your $2, girl. Hold on to it. Hi, Galaxy. Okay, Christina, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm glad that you guys are doing these future readings, because I want to see what organically comes up for people though too. Not always just, questions and stuff like that. Sometimes it's not like I always said before, it's not what we want to hear, it's what we need to hear. And sometimes when we just ask questions, it's what we're wanting to see, not what, spirit wants to tell us, not what, oh, you're Cecilia. Okay. Y'all have all these different damn names. It's not always what we want to hear. It's what we need to hear. It's not what our guides are trying to tell us. It's not what the universe is trying to tell us. And sometimes, y'all, we just need to listen to the damn universe sometimes, because we don't know everything, We don't know what's in store for us. Oh my God, these cards are stiff, y'all. Oh, trying to stretch these motherfuckers out. If you guys are entering into the Waffle, please make sure that you put in your payment description Waffle. If you guys are entering into the reading for tonight, if you're getting the general reading for 20 tonight, please make sure you put in the payment description that it's for the reading. If you put your waffle and reading combined, just please put reading and waffle, and I'll know. I want to make sure that I'm making sure that I'm adding everyone into the waffle correctly, because I don't want to skip over anybody. I need to stay organized, and in order for me to stay organized, I need you guys to help me. Just to tell me what it's all for. Hi, Juliana. Yep, tonight's readings are $20. They're general reads. If you have some topics that you maybe want to know about, you can put it in the payment description, but I can't guarantee you that that's going to come up because I want to be able to just pull in general. Now, if you tell me a topic and it's there, I'll bring it. I'll tell you. But I can't guarantee that the topic is going to come up because again, this is what we need to hear, not what we want to hear. It sucks because the house closes 10/7, leaving me going to a hotel. I'm going looking tomorrow, but I wish I had read on So Broke Sucks. Listen, I hear you. Single mom struggle over here. I get it. I get it. Okay. Cecilia, let's see what we're getting for you here. Hi, Beetlebug. My mystical powers come from cartoon characters. Okay. Okay. Okay, Michelle, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, so let's see what we have with these two card decks here. Oh, you're saying her mystical powers come from cartoon cards. I don't know if you're trying to troll me or not. If you are, you're really just not going to get a rise out of me. I just don't play into it. And I don't claim to have mystical powers. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I never have enough space here. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Let's read these ones first. Okay, so Cecilia, I feel like you're going to have some new endeavors coming up for you that you're going to need to have a realization about. They probably aren't going to seem like they're for you for the best and to begin with. You do have this revelation card here, so it does have you coming into acceptance for things that are coming up. I do think that at first, because you do have this delight card here, but the delight card is upside down. Okay. Hi, Goo Bear. The delight card is upside down for you. So at first, I feel like it's going to come off as a negative, or it's going to come out as like, oh, fuck, shit, I have to go through this. Like, I don't want to go through this, blah, blah, blah. But I think that once you start working through this issue and you do start to embrace an issue, and you have to have that acceptance, that revelation right here that I'm talking about, I feel like there's a sense that will come over you after about like halfway dealing with it, where you'll have that realization and you'll be able to embrace it and go, oh well, this kind of sucks, but it feels like a necessary evil. It feels like something that I was I was having to go through for a purpose, for a reason. You do have a card of protection here, so I would say with this card, it's really making me feel like. Um, Even though the scenario doesn't seem the best, really, it doesn't, I would say that you do have protection around you for the issue. So I don't think it's going to affect you as much as you think it's going to affect you, especially in the beginning. I honestly think in the beginning you're going to get like, I don't want to say defeated because defeated isn't the word, but I think it's going to really affect you. I think you're just going to be like, oh, fuck, man. Like, I don't want to have to go through this. I don't want to have to deal with this. Like, I don't have time. I don't have the desire. I don't have the time. And that's what I keep hearing in my head over and over and over again. I keep hearing in my head, I don't have the desire. I don't have the time. I just don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I don't have the time. So I would say if and when you're coming up with that issue, kind of just take a little step back and be like, okay, I know this is going to happen. Let me just focus on what I have to do. And I feel like I said, when you're about halfway through it, um, can one of you, my mods, take care of that, please? Thank you so much, guys. Um, I really think that once you get about halfway through it, then you'll have, like I said, that realization of going, okay, maybe I'm dealing with this for a reason. Sometimes we deal with things to teach us lessons. Sometimes we deal with things to be a lesson to other people. Sometimes we deal with things to help out another person, and it might put us at a slight disadvantage. It might be a hand up to someone else. So it just really, it really depends. We're put in a path for a reason, and sometimes, as much as it might suck, we have to roll with it. Okay. Um, Also, too, I this last card here that I want to talk about is, oh my god. Uh, I'm so sorry, guys. Let me see. Hide user on this channel. There we go. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. If someone trolling on the YouTube side, because apparently they have nothing else better to do. Um, uh-oh. Kathy, I think you hid Tortuga. Let me fix it. There we go. Tortuga, you should be able to be talk now. Um, so this last thing what I was going to say is, you have this card here of concentration. When you have this issue arise, I don't want you to put it on the back burner. I don't want you to procrastinate with it. I don't want you to, you know, let it fall on the wayside. I don't want you to put it off. Okay. As much as it's going, you're fine, Kathy. As much as it's going to suck, I want you to make sure that you just take it one step at a time. Even if you need to take a moment and be like, okay, woosah, this sucks. Take a breath and be like, okay, I'm going to deal with this now. Don't put it off. Okay. Don't put it off. All right. So, next set of cards here. Okay. Next set of cards here is, I think that you are going to put I feel like this is a person attached to a situation, because I'm feeling like it's both. So, whether it is, okay, I think that realization will have to be obvious, because I can be thick headed. Don't be thick headed. Don't be thick headed. That's what I'm saying. Take your minute to just go, okay, I know this sucks. I'm going to start dealing with it. Once you start dealing with it, I think that it'll make sense to you then. Once you start getting into the middle of it and you're putting it behind you and you're figuring it out, then I think that that's when the realization card, this realization card comes in, and then you'll have that moment of going, "Oh, okay, this makes sense." And that's what you need to concentrate on. Okay, so as far as this other poll here, I feel like there's a situation with a person that you're going to put behind you. You have the remembrance card here, you have the death card. So this is putting a cycle behind you, but I really feel like this has to do with a person. And the reason why I feel like this has to do with a person is because you have two cards here that talk about someone doing something behind your back. Okay? So I really feel like it's a person that's causing a situation, that's causing a rift, that's causing some sort of drama. And I really think that you're going to be able to put this behind you. But I think it goes with putting this whole entire person with the scenario completely behind you. And then you also have the death card here. So you have a double of putting something to bed and moving on for it. And then I feel like once you have this person out of your life and the situation out of your life, then you have this grounding card coming in that's like a new stable beginning. A new stable beginning. Okay? And that's what you have to come up for you. Okay, I know there's a couple questions. Are you open for readings? Yes, Jackie, I am. I'm going to go over those in just a second, as since there's new people coming in. How much money do you make reading cards? I'm not answering questions like that. Guys, I can already fucking feel it. I feel like I'm going to get trolled to fucking hell tonight. You're really just barking up the wrong fucking tree. I'm not bothering you. Please don't bother me. Hey, stay safe. There's a typhoon Yes. Well, we call them hurricanes here. I didn't know there was a typhoon somewhere else. A typhoon in PH. What's PH? Hey, Kathy. Better late than never. Okay. So let me go over what we're doing. We're doing readings tonight. They're $20 a piece, and they are for future readings. Future readings. I'm just going to pull from a couple decks. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm seeing there. We're not doing questions tonight. They're $20 a piece. Okay. I'm just going to organically pull whatever spirit has to tell you, whatever the guides have to tell you, whatever they have to tell me to relay to you. That's what we're going to do. I know a lot of times we do questions, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But we also need to understand, like I keep saying, it's not always what we want to hear, it's what we need to hear. Okay. So whatever spirit wants to tell you, whatever your guides, my guides, whatever messages need to come out, there's messages a lot of times that we need to hear, so it prepares us for our future selves, our future endeavors, whatever we have going on. They're $20 a piece. The payment methods are in the pinned comments, whether you're on Facebook over here or YouTube over here. The readings are still open, and get them in, get them in, get them in. Okay. Let me have all my card decks ready because I didn't take them all out of the box. I only took those out of the box. Oh, there's another fucking troll. Good Lord. Like, get a fucking life, dude. Okay. I mean, thanks for the view. I'm not, you're not bothering me. I mean, you're annoying me, but then, like, I'm just annoyed because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I don't need people coming in being dicks. I think that's related to work. The behind my back thing. I mean, I don't trust people at my work. It's just a feeling. I hope it's not family, though. Thanks for the heads up, though. You're welcome. Listen, just be cautiously optimistic about what's going on around you. Okay? Don't see everyone as a potential enemy. Don't do that. The Tortuga, the $2 is for the waffle. If you guys want to get into the waffle, oh, the Philippines. Okay, I did not know there was a typhoon over by the Philippines. I hope everyone's going to be okay. I have a friend of mine who is from the Philippines, and he has a lot of family over in the Philippines. And I know that they get hit by typhoons. The waffle is $2 an entry. Okay, there's a whole bunch of names in here, whole bunch of names. Oh, see, I'm dropping them. As you can see, I got a whole bunch of names. I don't want to lose them. There we go. There we go. I don't want to lose them. But we have a whole bunch of names in here. And at the end of the month, I'm going to pick someone to win a reading with me. The waffle entries are $2 a piece. Okay, and just please make sure if you enter the waffle, put that in the payment description so I can, keep a mental tally of who else's names I need to write down. Okay. Okay. But the readings tonight are $20. They're general future reads. Okay. General future reads. Please don't ask me questions with them. Oh, excuse me. I always get the hiccups every time. Every time without fail. And then also, guys, if you guys can please, 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 I'm asking you super nicely, do me a favor, help me out. Please share my content. Send it to your friends, send it to your coworkers. Share me on your social medias. I have a Twitter, retweet my tweet, post me on Instagram, tag me. Facebook, tag your friends. Jacqueline, you tagged a friend. Carmen, you tagged a friend. Goo Bear, you tagged a friend. Yolanda Castro, you tagged a friend. If you guys can please make sure you're doing that, I really do appreciate it. I really do just want to grow. I want to be able to help other people. This is a business for me. I want to be able to do as much as I possibly can. I'm a single mom. So any help really, really, really does help. Well, since I misunderstood, it does not say waffle in description. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Tortuga. It does not say Waffle in the description. Oh, you mean, okay, are you talking about the payment that you sent doesn't say Waffle in the description? I think that's what you mean. I think that's what you mean. I got so much going on, girl. Listen, you know how my brain is, okay? You know how my brain is. Yes, the waffle. The waffle will be correct. Okay, good. I got you now. I got you now. The waffle will be on at the end of the month. I will draw a name. We are going to listen to a drum roll off of my phone. We will pick a name. Okay, let's see who's next. Let's get these readings going. Y'all, I'm going to try to go to bed at a decent hour tonight. I got my sleep gummy ready. Towards the end of the live, I'm going to take my little sleep gummy. This is a sleep gummy. This is melatonin. Don't be spreading no rumors now. This is melatonin. Okay. I get it off of Amazon. Super cheap. Fucking great. Well, now you have a chance to win a full reading. Yes, people, this is for a full reading. The waffle, I don't explain it all the time because I always assume that everyone knows, and I should stop doing that. The waffle is for a full full reading with me. It is $2 per entry. You can enter as many or as little times as you want. Okay. We are going to do a reading, including pulling cards. If you guys have like you want to know specifically about a person or a situation during the reading, we'll pull cards on it. You want to connect with your loved ones. If you want to, I'll be able to probably tell you if you have people around you, who comes and visits, if you have any messages from anybody. That's all going to be done during a private reading with me if you win the waffle. It is $2 an entry. I thought it would be a super easy, fun way of, having someone have the ability to have a full reading without having to pay for a full reading. If you do want a full reading with me, I do have a booking link that my mods do put out, and I'll put it out over here on the Facebook side. Full readings with me are always, if you want mediumship is connecting with loved ones that have died. If you want to connect with loved ones that have died, that always has to be a private reading. It is very difficult for me to do that on live, only because I have to be able to concentrate on what I'm doing and who I'm picking up. And if I lift that veil right now, there's so many people in the live between both of the chats here. You could have 2 or 3 people come forward for everyone that's here. I'm going to have 100 people standing here all yelling at me, trying to talk to me, and I won't know who's here for who's here for why. I won't even know. It would be a mess. It would be a mess. A mess. Okay. So, just to go over again, if you guys want to get into the readings for tonight, it's $20 for a reading. They are going to be future general reads. Most of the time I do questions and stuff like that, but right now we need to do general readings. I don't ever really do general readings all that often, but I just really, I felt it tonight as I was sitting here thinking, like, what kind of readings do I want to do? And I sat here and I'm trying to edit a video and I was like, you know what? I think that I need to do general readings. I felt it, and I just felt like it's not like, I know I keep saying this, but it's not always what we want to hear. It's what we need to hear. And normally I just really feel like someone needs to get a message tonight. And if you feel like you might be a person that needs to get a message, get a reading, because you never really know. You never really know. Okay. All right. So let's continue with the readings. If you have any questions about the readings and you're not exactly sure, or you don't know how to do the payment thing, you're a little bit confused, please feel free to ask. Do not feel dumb for asking. My people in my lives, my friends, everyone's my friend here. I think if everyone is friends, my friends will help you out. If you guys see someone asking a question, mods will answer it for you. Other people in the chat will answer it for you if I don't see it. Okay. So do not feel like dumb. No one's dumb. No one's stupid. There's no dumb questions. People ask me the same shit all the time. I'm super patient about it. If you're confused, please just speak up. It's okay. We're all friends here. We're friends, okay? We're friends. All right. I feel like I'm going to need a cough drop already. As I'm sitting here and I do all this talking, my throat just, I always have cough drops on the ready. Y'all know me. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. Okay, let me make sure I read everyone's stuff. Well, now you have the chance to win for. Yep. Okay, we did that. I remember I read that. Thank goodness you're on. I can take my mind off this hurricane. Girl, I'm getting prepared for the hurricane too, bitch. Where do you live? If you don't mind me asking, I'll tell you where I live if you tell me where you live. I mean, I'm not going to give you my address, but I'll tell you where I am if you tell me where you are. Okay. Okay, I'll just tell y'all because I'm not ashamed of where I live. I love where I live. I love living in the country. Where I live, it's a city called Middleburg, Middleburg, or the Burg, as we like to call it. It's beautiful here. Don't let no one talk to you bad about the Burg. Okay, very safe. Love it here. If you look up Middleburg, Florida, you will see that the hurricane is coming in here by Gainesville, and I live right here, and I'm gonna get smacked. I'm gonna get smacked really. God, my nose always fucking itches. Your girl's gonna get hit hard by this hurricane, and I'm just trying to prepare every way that I know how to prepare. Okay, let me. Oh, as always, guys, I always read from my PayPal list first. You're in Ocala, okay? Of course, I'm staying, girl. We don't leave. Floridians do not leave unless you were on a coastline. If you were on a coastline, or if you're in an inlet, okay? Floridians don't leave. If you're within a couple miles of the coast, or at least a mile, well, no, even St. Augustine flooded to hell, but they're right there on the water. If you are within, a few miles of the coast, or you're on a waterway, you can flood. I mean, that's just true. You can flood. It's just realistic. I'm more inland, but I'm still in the path of the hurricane where I'm gonna take a direct hit, more than likely. And yeah, facts. Floridians don't leave. Real Floridians don't leave. Even on the coastline, sometimes they do not leave. They're like, you know what? I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not going. I ain't leaving my house. Okay. So, I don't need to leave or evacuate, but you do still want to prepare. You do still want to be careful. We're still going to get it. The right front quadrant of the hurricane is where the highest winds are. It's where you're going to have the most threat for tornadoes, and that's the area where I'm going to get hit. That's what worries me more than anything. You're in Polk County. I know where that is. I'm in Clay County. So if you look up where Clay County is or where Middleburg is, that's where I live. I live in the Burg. I'm a proud Burg resident. I wish I would have been a Burg resident my whole entire life. The Burg life is for me. The Burg is in my heart. I started dating a cop in 2020. Oh, y'all, I wish I could show y'all this picture. That's a fine man. So I started dating this cop in 2020, and he lived here. I never even knew Middleburg was on the map. I fell in love with it up here. After we split, a couple months later, I ended up moving up here anyway because I fell in love with it up here. North Florida. Hi, Myers. How are you doing? North Florida is completely different than Orlando. The trees change color. I have so many trees. I'm surrounded by the forest. My neighborhood is surrounded by forest, right? There's trees across the way here with the houses that are across from me in my subdivision that they're like 5-6 stories high. So I'm worried about those people's houses. Not behind me, but like my neighbor this way and my neighbor behind me this way, and all of my cul-de-sac, I have trees that are 4, 5, 6 stories high because I'm like in the woods. So I'm worried about their houses, but then the trees are so tall, bitch, they can hit my house too. So I'm a little worried. Um, yeah, I know Florida Cop was a long time ago, Sarah. That was a long time ago. You're about 30 minutes from Tampa. Okay, okay. You live in Tampa Zone B. I know exactly where you're talking about. We are running out of gas. I literally last week, before they even started talking about this hurricane, because I'm a weather buff, back when it was Invest 98L, okay? I always watch the tropics. I'm a true Floridian. I know what to look for. I know how to read weather patterns. I love meteorology. It's a little hobby of mine. I'm a little bit of a dork. I love tornado chasing, shit like that. And I knew it was coming. I could tell by the wind shear and where it's going. So at that time, I last week, because I really don't really go anywhere. I literally take Mason to school, which is 2 minutes around the corner, if that. So I filled up my car with gas. I got water. I got only what I needed. I got some non-perishable stuff. I got some extra loaves of bread. I got all this kind of stuff to be prepared because I knew it was fucking coming. I don't wait till the last minute. It's a bad idea. You always want to be prepared. Um, Gulf of Mexico, we can tell you when it's going to rain. Exactly. Exactly. LOL. That's why I love you, Miss Vanessa. I love the weather too. Same, girl, period. Do you know anything about the legend of Tampa Bay being protected? No, I do not. I do not. I have been watching the Windy app. The Windy app is good. The Windy app tends to go on the Euro model. So you have different, like the spaghetti models and stuff, you have different ones. You have the GFS, which is the American model, and the Euro model. The Euro model is more historically accurate. Historically accurate. The GFS is always fairly accurate as well. The GFS has it going a little bit more to the west. The Euro has it going a little bit more to the east. My theory is that it's going to be somewhat pretty much right smack dab in the middle. You always have what they call the cone of uncertainty. So between the cone, the eye, not the hurricane, the eye can go anywhere in that. But anywhere, the hurricane is hundreds and hundreds of miles wide. You're going to get fucking hit. It's just a matter of how bad it's going to be, how close the eye is going to get to you. The closer the eye is to you, that's where the most strength of the hurricane is. Okay. LOL, you sound like my BF. He is obsessed with storms. Well, Sarah, you are the tornado girl. Okay. Y'all, I can talk about storms all day long. Don't even get me started. Okay. Let me go back to my PayPal list real quick because I want to get these readings in. If you guys want to get a reading for tonight, please make sure you go ahead and start getting your payments in now. If you want to enter into the Waffle, it is $2 per entry. You can win a full reading with me, including tarot cards, connecting with your loved ones that have passed away. The payment methods are in the description. If you guys are entering into the Waffle, please make sure you put Waffle in the payment description. If you guys are going to get the reading, the general future reading for tonight for $20, please make sure you put that in the description. General reading or future reading, it's $20. Again, the payment methods are listed down below. If you are new or you're confused or you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. No one's going to bite your head off here. No one's going to be an asshole to you. Everyone in the chat knows we get new people all the time, and they are more than happy to help you if I'm not seeing the question. Okay? Okay. We're good. It has something to do with the pirates and a spell to protect it. Okay. Yeah, you did say and. Shoot, I left the description blank. It's for a general. Okay, yeah, if you sent 20, then I'll know. More than likely, if you sent $20, I'll know it's for the reading for tonight. Let's see. You live by Manatee River. Okay, I know exactly where that is. LOL, I'll move wherever I please, but Florida has never been on my list. I love Florida, but there's a lot of places in Florida I don't like that I wouldn't live. I would never live below Orlando. I would never go back to Orlando ever again anyway. Um, a week and a half before I left, I lived in a nice area of Orlando. A week and a half before I left, my elderly neighbor was, how do you say it diplomatically without getting canceled on, or without getting your stuff essayed. Essayed. If you don't know what essayed is, if someone could put it in the chat, um, that would be nice. My elderly neighbor who lived behind me was essayed. She was 82, 82 or 83, I think. She was essayed and she was unalived. I was walking my dog late at night. Coincidentally, yep. Coincidentally, a another cop that I knew that worked for Orange County Sheriff, um, he was on patrol and was on duty, and he was at that street behind me, and he texted me, and he goes, "Hey, you live on this street, right?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" Because him and I used to kind of like talk a little bit. So I mean, he's beautiful too. I have a thing for cops, apparently, but um so he texted me and he's like, "Hey, come outside." I said, I am about to walk outside. I'm about to walk my dog." And he's like, "Meet me at your back fence." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, how'd you know I'm in my back?" And when I walked out, um I saw all the caution tape, I saw the lights and everything like that. And I walked my dog at the time. I put him back in the house. And then I said, "Hey, what the fuck happened?" or whatever. So my neighbor that lived behind me, elderly lady, super nice. Um, her husband passed away from COVID. Um, she was essayed. So if someone could put essayed in the chat, just because I don't want to sound crazy, they were essayed and they were unalived after they were essayed. And I had a Ring camera in my backyard that pointed that way. Um, so he came and asked me. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "Do you have your phone on you?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he goes, Do you have the cameras on?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it caught anything. Let me check." So I go on my Ring app and I'm looking. You can't. I texted him the footage that I had. You can't really see anything, but you see a lot of light flickering. And you can see, because she had the blinds where on the back sliding glass door that faced my backyard, because we had a chain link fence behind us. You could see, she had the blinds that like come straight down, that like they come down and they like move like this. You know what I mean? Like they like, oh, like this, like they'll open and close or whatever. So they were closed like this, and you can see something fall against the uh blinds. And he told me that was actually a microwave that was on a microwave stand, right? Because that was her kitchen area, apparently. And it was on a microwave stand, and apparently there was a struggle, and that's what you could see hitting. And that was one of the flashes, because apparently it made a flash or something like that when it hit. So yes, she was essayed and unalived, and she lived 30 yards behind Mason's bedroom. And I lived in a nice area. I didn't live in a cheap area. Granted, my house was cheap, but I didn't live in a cheaper area. In Orlando, you can have a multi-million dollar home right next to a very horrible area. And it's just out of control. It's out of control. Um, I After my husband and I split up, it was just me and Mason in the house. And I want to say maybe about like 5 or 6 months later, someone tried to break into my home. Granted, I was ready because I don't play no games. I got a few of these things that go pow pow. And I'm very calm in emergency situations. I checked on Mason. I was on the phone with 911. I said, "Hey, listen, I have weaponry." I don't think weaponry is a word. I have weapons. Someone's trying to come into my home. Um, get someone here before they come into my window. Because if they come into my window, I'm gonna light them up like a Christmas tree. is exactly what I told her. No, I said I'm going to light them up like the 4th of July. This person knew that I was home. My neighbor's house was pitch black. No one was there. Absolutely fucking nothing. My lights were on. My TV was on. I was up. This person knew they weren't coming to get my Xbox, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Florida is a stand your ground state, absolutely. And I should make a story time video and just go into full detail about this, because listen, your girl was fucking ready. I was ready and willing, because ain't no one's gonna come get me to take me away from my baby, and ain't no one gonna come get my fucking kid. It's gonna be either you or me, and it ain't gonna be me, and it's either gonna be you or my son, and it ain't gonna be my son. So you can pew anyone that attempts to break in, yes, but there are parameters to it per Florida law. Okay, and now we have someone trolling on Facebook. So we're gonna ban that person. Jesus. Okay, let's do readings. Stop talking to me, guys, so I can get the shit done. Don't talk to me. You can talk to me. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Who is the next victim? Okay, let's see. Okay, Tortuga, I saw your thing. I see what you're talking about. I'll add you into my list. Okay, Gonzalo. Yeah, I know it's troll time. Okay. If you guys want to get your readings in, please get your payments in for your readings now, because I'm going to close the list very shortly. Okay, Gonzalo, we're going to use this deck for you and the other one here. So we got hurricane preparedness going on. We got all sorts of stuff. This is nice, but I'll have my reading next time. No problem. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Gonzalo. And then we're going to pull 5 cards from this deck as well, because I'm feeling this one for you. Same, I gotta get up for work. Do you do these on a schedule, Vanessa? No, I don't. I just mostly come live in the evenings. I'm actually thinking about starting to possibly try to go live to do some readings during the day if I'm not going to do it during the evening that day. But I pretty much just do whenever the mood hits. But I normally come live in between 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern time is when I try to come live. But I'm really going to try to go a little bit earlier some nights. I'm trying to be available as much as possible without going too crazy, because guys, I have a lot. I got a lot going on. A lot. I have made a few little strides with editing, because you guys know that editing is not my strong suit. I let it kind of really get me down. I've been trying to learn editing. I've done a little bit better. I feel a little bit positive. I learned how to do transitions today. That's a plus for me. I learned some stuff about some intros, some music. So I'm getting there. I'm trying to concentrate. I have things going on in my personal life, which hurts and affects me. I do deal with depression, and I'm trying to stay positive and stay focused on what I need to do. Not only as a working person, but as a mom and just as someone trying to take care of my own self. So I'm trying my best, guys. I really promise that I am truly trying my best. I just need you guys to be patient with me, give me some love, send me all your positive vibes and stuff like that. But one thing you guys can do for me that I truly do appreciate is sharing my content, tagging your friends, retweet my tweets, share public, tag me in your stories, stuff like that. Your videos have all been great. I haven't noticed any editing issues at all. Well, that's because I barely edit. I make it to where I can just trim off the front, trim off the back, and not really edit too much. But I need to be more fuller in my editing. Hi, Mary. Oh, my bun. It's like kind of like a very loose bun. I don't like my hair to be tight. I like it to be like very, very loose. But I am gonna recolor my hair maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna do the top dark how I used to have it, and then in the back when it's down, that's where my color is going to be. Word of mouth is really the only thing that works for a small business. Yes, you guys, I need your guys' help to help get me out to the masses, available, seen, and all that kind of stuff. That truly does help me. Okay, Gonzalo, let's talk about your reading. I found you through Anthony. Oh, Ant. Okay. I think you're talking about Ant, right? Okay. Gonzalo, let's talk about your reading. Hello, beautiful. Your hair looks cute. Thank you. It's like just a messy bun. From Ant. I love Ant. I was talking to Ant for like 2 hours last night. Okay. So, Gonzalo, for your reading. Okay. I know that you have a lot going on. I do know that. I know that you want to take time for yourself. In the future though, because this is future. We're doing future right now. So let's not focus on right now, future. In the future, I want you to take time for yourself. Take a small vacation, take a weekend, and just don't go out with friends, don't visit all your family, don't, make your rounds. I do think you need to take a little bit more time for yourself, but after you've achieved some goals that you need to set in place. Because I feel like you have this card of deceit here. I don't think it's someone lying to you. I think it's you. I don't want to say necessarily you're lying to yourself, but I think it's you doing a disservice to yourself because you're not getting things done that you want to and that you need to get done. Okay. Also, here um you have a card here that talks about indecision, and I think that you have options of what route you want to take with certain things, whether it's school or business or anything. So I feel like you have all these different avenues, but then you have this big stall of not pushing forward with them. Okay. You have this stall and this procrastination that is always there. So I think this is you being deceitful and doing a disservice to yourself. Okay. Thank you, Yolanda, for tagging a friend. Thank you so much. Y'all, tag your friends, tag your coworkers, tag your buddies. But you have this indecision here. And I think this indecision more has to do with, well, I want to do this and I want to do this and I want to do this, but I don't know which one I want to do first. And I don't know which one would be the best. And you have to pick something and go for it. Okay. And then when you do, I feel like once you focus on doing it, you're going to have payoff from it. I really do think you're going to have payoff from it. After all that is said and done, after you take those avenues, after you get the work done, not this procrastination shit anymore. Because again, it all goes back to you doing a disservice to yourself and being deceitful to yourself. Then when you finally get to where you feel more comfortable, like, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where I'm needing to be. This is where I should be. Then you can take a break. Then it's like, okay, let me have a little weekend. Once you get those goals met, then that's the time for you to take for yourself. Okay, let me see what cards these are. Well, same thing, bitch. I'm gonna call you out in a minute. Okay. 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 So two issues here with this second deck of cards. This card right here is you being in like being in a position of you're just like snoozing on what you need to do. So again, this is the procrastination we're talking about. You know the shit that you need to get done and you're just not getting it done. Okay. So this is another card to infer with these other ones here. You are doing a disservice to yourself. You're sleeping on yourself. What'd you say? Girl, I have a lot of homework tonight and I'm stalling. Girl, you gotta stop stalling. I know you work good like that. I do still feel like you work good in the 11th hour. I'll give you that. Sometimes we work good like that. But you're sleeping on yourself. You're sleeping on the goals that you could be achieving and obtaining, and you're not going to get there with your current patterns. Okay. Now, separate from that, okay, let me move these cards out of the way so I can push the other ones up. Separate from that, I do feel like you're going to have a little bit of a falling out and a misunderstanding with someone. If you do, I think the most important lesson in this scenario is that this card talks about keeping your integrity and not stooping to someone else's level. Okay. And this card talks about being selfless. And also with this card too, it's not about just being selfless. It's about being able to remove yourself from the situation and not feed into it anymore. There's a card here of desperation. And I don't really feel like this is on you. I think this is on this other person's part. But I think that what this card is here for, because this card is you just backing yourself out of that situation and you keeping your integrity. Okay. Just take the high road. There's going to be a misunderstanding. You're going to have the ability to remove yourself respectfully. Okay. Hey, I hope you're going to be safe. Everything you need. Yeah, I'm so glad you're live. Hey, Kaya, girl, text me. I miss you. Girl, I'm okay. I'll be fine. I got everything I need. I was already prepared like a week ago because I already knew this shit was going to happen. I already knew we were going to get it. I'm a weather buff. I'm a fan of meteorology. You love my bats. Thank you. I love my bats. So yeah, I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, thanks. Girl, you know I'm gonna give it to you straight. Get your shit done, bitch. Get your stuff done. Okay, let's see who's going to be next for the readings for tonight. Let me just shuffle this up a little bit. Do you get the bats on Amazon? I think I need some for Halloween. Yes, and they're dirt cheap, and I have like tons, not tons, but I have quite a few more. They are like, I think I paid like, I don't know, $5.99 for them or something like that. Just look up, I don't know, decorative bats or wall bats or something like that, and you get like a whole pack of them for like $6.99, $5.99, something like that. Hey, Vanessa, hope you and Mason stay safe during the hurricane. Girl, me too. I'm trying. I got my stuff prepared. I got my ice freezing. Your girl's getting ready. She's getting ready. Okay. Let's see who is next as far as for the readings. Okay. If you guys want to get a reading in, I'm actually going to go ahead and close the list for now. The readings are closed for now. If you want to get into the Waffle, you can. But the readings are closed for right now. Let me unpin it real quick. Okay. Let's see. Pamela R. Raise your hand. Pamela R. You're in trouble, bitch. No, I was kidding. You were so right about the Dollar Tree Halloween stuff. I went there today and thought of you. Y'all, don't sleep on the Dollar Tree Halloween. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree fall or Christmas. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree anymore. Dollar Tree has stepped up their game. Even before they were the $1.25 tree. Dollar Tree stepped up their game. Not everything for Dollar Tree. Listen, I'm going to hit up the Dollar Tree tomorrow morning. After I take Mason to school, I'm going to hit up that Dollar Tree. I have a whole entire Halloween tree that is primarily all Dollar Tree. I haven't put it up yet, but I have a whole Halloween tree. It's primarily Dollar Tree. I shop there for all my teaching supplies. Yes, Dollar Tree is where it's at. Now, I heard the Dollar General, but the Dollar General, as some of us country people call it, the Dollar General is very, very, very good too, but the Dollar Tree is where it's at. Okay. Now, I wish that my Dollar Tree had the $5 Dollar Tree section in it because I wanted this little cauldron that bubbles and it makes like little smoke. I wanted that so bad, but my Dollar Tree does not have the $5 Dollar Tree spot. It does not have it. If y'all got the $5 Dollar Tree spot and you can get your hands on a cauldron for me, I will buy it from you. I will buy it from you and pay for the shipping. I want the Dollar Tree cauldron. Okay, Pamela R. Pamela R. Where's Pamela? Where you at, Pamela? Pamela. Is it easier to do a second one-on-one than it was to do the first? I'm not sure what you're meaning towards. You're gonna have to explain it to me a little bit more. Dollar Generals in my area wasn't good this year. I might have missed it. I really have not stepped into a Dollar General in well over a year. I really have a Beetle. You're Pamela. Okay. I have a Dollar General literally like 2 minutes down the road. If I go further down, if I go the other way down the road, I just never go to it. I just never go to it. Ever. I should. Okay. Pamela, let's do your reading. I'm going to do these cards for you, Pamela, and I think I'm going to do those as well. I know I shuffled a little bit earlier, but we're just going to do another little shuffle. Let's see what Pamela needs to hear. Let's see what we have going on for her. We're going to do our reading for Pamela, Miss Ma'am. Okay. Pamela. I like that for you too. Oh, I'm liking this for you, Pamela. Okay. I have 3 Dollar Tree stores within 5 miles. I'll look for you. I have a couple other ones I can check. I think I just need to call and be like, hey, y'all got that $5? I just don't think my area has the $5 ones. But listen, if you find one, just let me know. My only issue with Dollar Tree is there will only be one cashier and I'm always behind the person buying $50 worth of dollar items. Hey, listen. It happens. It happens. It happens. Okay. Let's see what else we have for you, Pamela. Yeah, if you guys find it, just let me know. Don't go buying it first. Don't go buying it first. Just message me first to make sure that I don't have one yet. So I don't want you guys buying it for nothing. Unless you buy it for yourself, which in all honesty, for $5, it's like the coolest little fucking thing, I'm telling you. Can you order it? I have not seen $5 section stuff, but you have to, when you order off Dollar Tree, you have to order by the case. Thank you, Patricia, for sharing. I truly do appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Let me get my drink. Okay. Yeah, you have to order it by the case when you do it. Okay, which is actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool because honestly, Dollar Tree, their plates and bowls sets and their glassware is really good quality and it's nice. If you want to get a very good set of like 12 plates, 12 salad plates, 12 bowls, and 12 like wine glasses, y'all, $1 a piece. And I'm telling you, their shit is thick. And it's not cheap. It does not feel cheap. It's plain for the most part, but they do have decorative pieces and stuff. Do not sleep on the Dollar Tree's plates, bowls, dishes, their glasses, their wine glass. Y'all, this shit is nice. It is nice. It is nice. The only way it has a stigma is because it's from the Dollar Tree. But listen, if y'all came over to someone's house and you were having a barbecue or you were having a dinner or Christmas dinner, when they had all these nice gray or black plates and you were eating off of them, you would never go, oh, it's cheap. It looks gross. You'd be like, oh, that's a nice little plate. I'd be like, bitch. And you know where I got it? The Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. That's where I got it. The Dollar Tree. Okay. Yes, 100% facts. And dishwasher safe. Yes. We do like things thick. Amen. Yes, we do. I had to control myself today with all the Halloween stuff. Girl, I need to hit up the Dollar Tree tomorrow. I really do. I need to hit up the Dollar Tree. I can feel it calling me. It's calling me if I go out of my neighborhood. Okay, the Dollar Tree is this way. Because I would have to turn right or left. I'd be like, and it's calling me. It's going, Vanessa, come to me. You know you want to buy things from my tree of dollars. It's calling my name. Don't sleep on the Dollar Tree. Why pay expensive shit when you can get it cheap? Cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Okay. Okay. I know I said this already. Let's see. Pamela, we're gonna do your reading. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Here is for telling me to get my sheet together. Thank you, Gonzalo. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. You know I'm gonna keep it real with you, bitch. You know I'm gonna keep it real with you. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. I truly appreciate it. My name brand stuff just sold as singles. Exactly. It is. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Guess what? You're still gonna eat your fucking dinner off of it. You're still going to clean it and it's still going to be there, except for there's no difference between using an $80 plate, a $10 plate, a $5 plate, or a $1.25 plate. It's cheap as fuck. It's cheap as fuck. But it doesn't look cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't act cheap. It doesn't fall apart. It doesn't deteriorate. It's just cheap. Okay? And listen, shit's expensive nowadays. Shit's expensive. Things are astronomically high for everybody. So if you can get stuff on the cheap and still be able to enjoy it and live your life, then do it. Okay, and they're so cheap that if you break one, if you drop one, if you crack it on accident, if you go to put your dishes away or dish in the sink and you break it, you're not going, oh my God, that's my $150 dish set. Oh my God. You'd be like, bitch, I got that for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. They have some cute plates of pumpkins. Yes. It's on their, you can order it from their website too. You don't even got to go to the Dollar Tree. You don't have to go to the Dollar Tree and be like, oh my God, they only have 4 plates and I want 8 or I want 12. I think you have to buy it in quantities of 12 at least. You have to buy a case, what they call a case for most items, and it's 12. But it's worth it if you're buying plates or dishes and shit like that. Trust me, Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree has a phenomenal craft section right now. It is insane. It's insane. Okay, let me get some of these readings. Pamela, we're doing Pamela. We're doing Pamela R. Okay, Pamela, first thing you got is prosperity. First thing you got. So I feel like you're going to come in, not just financial prosperity. I think it just feels like abundance, general good things happening, good things coming to you. It's like, it kind of feels like there's like a little bit of up down and then it's finally like an up peak. Okay, so it's a little bit of, oh, okay, this is good, like, and then this is good, and then motherfucker, and then it's finally going to be like a up, like a peak for you. Frames for pictures. Girl, speaking my language, you're making me crave the Dollar Tree right now. I want to go. Okay, so it feels like you're going to have an uptick here. And also, too, you have a card of balance. So again, you're going to go from the wishy-washy on up. And then you have a card of positive and good intention. So if you've been going through it, you're going to put it behind you eventually. You just have to really ride out the storm. Okay. Also, too, by next year of springtime, I think this is when you're going to have that big uptick. Okay, this is where you're going to have that big shoot off. And then also, too, when you are riding a wave of prosperity and positivity and balance here. Be careful who you bring on that wave with you, because you do have this boundaries card here. For me, I'm reading that as being in self-preservation when you are on that positive upswing, okay? Because I feel like when we're in a positive space, we want everyone around us to ride that wave of prosperity and positivity with us, which is normal. We should want to spread happiness and wealth and good to be had by all, right? But you have to be careful of who you take with you, because not everybody is going to appreciate it. Not everyone's going to be there for it. Not everyone's going to ride that wave with you and always stay with you. And not everyone's going to bring you on their wave. So just be careful who you surround yourself with when you're on that positivity. You don't want anyone to pull you back out of that positive wave. You don't want anyone to disrupt that balance. You don't want anyone to take you out of it, steal your sunshine, whatever you want to call it. Okay. She is doing general future reads, but close the list for tonight. I did close the list. Allie, if you want to get on it really quick, I'll let you do it. But the list is closed. But I'll let you get in real quick if you want to get in real quick. Okay. Next reading. Let's see. Okay. 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 So, okay, Pamela, I don't think this is for you. I think this is for someone around you that may need a little bit of guidance, may need a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of extra love, a little bit more attention, maybe a little bit more of being checked up on. But I feel like this person just needs a little bit extra love and attention and care and concern, and maybe a little bit of help or guidance, something along those lines, okay? Because you have someone that's wishing for things to get better or to sort themselves out. And then you have that same person here that's wanting to do the right thing, but I think that they're struggling or I think they're probably currently struggling, but maybe it might not be as well known. But I think that they're going to struggle with their integrity as well. I do feel like they're being pulled in more of a negative headspace situation. So, and then you have another card here that brings up anguish. And then you have another card here that brings up humiliation. I don't think this is someone that will probably reach out so much. And I do think this is someone that is deeply hurting. I would just say, I don't know if maybe this person might make themselves known to you, or you might be made aware of the situation with this person. You might be made aware of that this person is going to need help. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, it could be a relative. But I think that you'll either have that intuition feeling of, I think I need to check on this person, or you might hear through the grapevine of something, but you're going to have someone around you that's going to be going through it. I don't think it's you. I really don't think it's you. I think it's someone in your outer circle, not even in your tight circle. I think it feels more of an outer circle type person. But I would say, until you find out who it is, check on your friends, check up on people, send a text. Hey, how are you doing? If you need anything, I'm here for you. I think that you are someone that could be looked at as someone to open up to, or to talk to, or to go to for guidance, or just be there for somebody. And I feel like you are someone that can offer comfort to somebody, and I feel like you are going to be called in to offer comfort to. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see who the next victim is. It was my son called and I didn't notice. She closed the list. No problem, Kathy. No problem. Okay. All right. PayPal needs me to put my password in again. Of course you do. PayPal. Of course you do. Okay. Who's my next person? Jacqueline Z. Jacqueline Z. Where's Jacqueline? I think you're on the Facebook side. I think Jacqueline Z/G is on the Facebook side. I'm pretty sure. Don't forget to thumbs up. Yes, please make sure you give a thumbs up when you're coming in. Jackie G, there you are. Jackie G. Jackie G. Okay, let me go real quick, guys. I need to wash my hands. I can feel film from one of the cards on my hands and it's driving me nuts. Let me just wash my hands real quick and I'll be right back. Don't mind my little gray shorts. I'll be right back. Okay, see, that was quick and harmless. Do you guys ever feel like that where you get like this like film on your hands or something? You're just like, I gotta wash these things. I just have to wash them. That's how I feel sometimes. Like I'll get like, I'm a very avid hand washer anyway, as it is, but like sometimes I'll be like, it's not doing it for me. And I'll have to wash my hands. Okay. Jackie G. Jackie G. This is what we're doing for you, girl. Okay. Let me go here for you. And there. Okay. Jackie G. Jackie G. Jackie G. Jackie G. Jackie G. Okay. Okay. I love these geisha cards. I think they're absolutely freaking stunning and beautiful. I'm very happy I got that deck. I just think it's just so pretty. Okay. First things first. Your top cards here. Jackie. I feel like you put yourself out there. I feel like you are, how do I explain it? You might put yourself in vulnerable positions sometimes, emotionally or mentally, or maybe you're just run thin. And I really feel like you need to start protecting your own headspace. You're going to have to start protecting your own heart, be a little bit more I don't want you to be guarded in your future, but I do think that you need to approach things not so like hard on the sleeve, because I feel like you love big, but you're also going to be having yourself get disappointed very big as well. You do have the card of fertility here. So the card of fertility for me isn't necessarily like fertility. It's nourishment. It's nurturing relationships. And then you have another card here, which is feminine energy. So this is you nurturing yourself. This is you diving into self-love. Okay. And I think that this all goes back with you starting to put up boundaries and protecting yourself and protecting your interests. In the future here, you're going to have to start taking care of you. I feel like you're going to just run yourself way too thin in the months to come here. I do also think that you're going to have a little bit of a moment where you really start to realize your own personal importance here, and you'll start then you'll have that moment of, okay, I need to protect myself. I need to be a little bit more guarded, maybe not put my heart on my sleeve, or uh, leave myself in a vulnerable position. And then, too, I think you need to start nourishing and taking care of you, because I really, again, I keep hearing in my head and feeling like I'm spread too thin, too thin, too thin, and you're not taking care of you. Okay. And then this card too here, this clearance card, this will symbolize you putting things behind you and you putting yourself first. I really think the biggest message here is to start taking care of you. I feel like a lot of times we tend to, as women, especially as women, but as wives, daughters, mothers, we wear ourselves so thin, so paper fucking thin. And then when we have nothing else left, we still will give. And a lot of times we don't take the time for ourselves that's necessary. And I would take this as you need to start protecting you, taking care of you, not leaving yourself so open and vulnerable in the future, um, making yourself a priority. You can't help other people if you don't take care of yourself first. Like when you're on a plane, they always tell you secure your mask, then help other people. Well, I'm gonna die because I'm gonna take care of Mason first. I know my ass is going to. I'm gonna have to hold my breath. So um, that's what's coming up with that. I'm so glad to be here. I needed something to chill and watch and hang out. I'm glad you're here too. I saw that you were live the other night, but it was so fucking late, girl. I was like, I gotta go to bed. I'm just falling asleep. Okay. Now, with that being said, you do have some, see, you know what though? I think that these cards are hitting on a lot of the same thing, because here you have this card of healing here and it's upside down currently. Look how beautiful this card is, by the way, guys. Like, I know you can't really tell how glossy and pretty it is, but look how beautiful and how beautiful this card is. It's so freaking pretty. Okay, so you have some personal healing that needs to be done. It's upside down. And I think it ties in with the other cards of you. I think that you might leave yourself open and susceptible. And maybe it's a little, you're leaving yourself maybe a little bit too open, a little bit too hard on your sleeve. Okay. Um, you do have a card of guidance here as well. The way I see this and I pick it up is I feel like you have a path in front of you that you're going to need to take it, but it's going to not be the easiest road for you to take, because then you're going to have self-reflection. You're going to have self-accountability. You're going to have to do more for you. You're going to have these realizations that, well, fuck, man, I'm not taking care of me. I'm not doing for myself. I'm just doing for everybody else. Um, Also, too, you have a card here that talks about free expression. Okay. You also have a card here that says personal transformation. And that is exactly what's needed. That's exactly what the other cards were saying. You're going to go through this personal transformation. Okay. And then you have a card here that talks about making it a permanent practice, making this something permanent that you're going to set into place, that you're going to take for you. Okay. So if it's like learning a new routine, like from now on, every, at least every other night, I'm going to take a bath, I'm going to drink a glass of wine, I'm going to take time to just mentally decompress. It's going to be you implementing new routines in the future for you taking care of yourself. You are running yourself too paper thin, you're doing too much for other people, you're leaving yourself too open to, you have too big of a heart, you're doing too much for others and not doing for yourself. I keep hearing in my head, paper thin, paper thin, paper thin, and I can't get over it. And I keep seeing like a thin line, like just dwindling down like a string. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Vanessa. Just got to say you were spot on in your predictions about me. Thank you so much. What did I predict? I don't remember. I do this so much. I don't remember what like readings that I do for people sometimes. I do too many. And it's not that I don't care. It's just that I have too many in here. There's too many. Max, I love you. I'll take it for you if you want to. They're $20 a piece. I'm doing general future reads just to see what's coming up for people, what's in the future. We're not doing questions, just general reads. If you want to get in on one, I'll let you do it real quick just because I love you. Things have been wild lately. I just need to chill, let other silly stuff go. Girl, I hear you. People are crazy. People are acting crazy on these streets sometimes. Okay, Mariana. I think I said Mariana. Mariana I. Where's Mariana at? Mariana, raise your hand. I gotta sleep. Good night. I'll see you when I can. Okay, well, I hope you have a good rest. I hope you sleep. I hope you have sweet dreams. All that kind of good stuff. There you are. There's Mariana. Okay. Mariana, let's see what you have. Okay. Okay. I see it. Okay. Okay. Um, is Tortuga still in here? Tortuga, raise your hand if you're still in here. Mariana, let's see what we have for you. I'm gonna do this one and that one for you. Mariana, this one's for you, and Tortuga, I need to see if you're still in here. Y'all, I'm phlegmy. Goodness. I hope Tortuga's still in here. You know who? Wink. Obvious wink. I want to make sure Tortuga's still in here. I can message her. Let me message her real quick. Hold on, Mariana. I'll get to you in just a minute. Just a minute. Where's she at? Where's she at? Okay. I just messaged her. Hopefully she'll read it. Okay. All right. Mariana, this is for you. Okay. Let's see what we have for you, Mariana. And then we're going to pull from this one. Oh, I already know where that's going to go. Okay. All right. Let's do these cards first, and then we will do the other ones. Okay. Okay. Mariana. And what's coming up for you is you're going to have a learning experience. Okay. It's not going to be the best and happiest experience, but you're going to have a very strong learning experience. Okay. This card here talks about a learning experience, but you are bleeding and you are cut yourself. It feels like one of those things where you're going to learn a hard lesson. Okay. You're going to learn a little bit of a hard lesson here. Okay. Because you have you holding a grudge with someone. You have someone that you are trying to be a blessing to or maybe help, and they're going to step on you for it. You know that saying, no good deed goes unpunished. I think it's going to be kind of like one of those scenarios where you're going to learn a little bit of a lesson from it. Okay. I do see you as being a selfless person and you wanting to help somebody, but I think that you're going to hurt yourself as you're doing it. It's already going to be in motion. Okay. It's nothing you can stop, But the lesson here is that you are going to learn something from it, and it's going to be valuable to you. Okay? You also have a dilemma here. And the dilemma here is you being able to notice that you are being taken advantage of and being stepped on from someone else. So I feel like when you finally realize that it's happening, it's not anything you're going to be able to stop. It's just the shit's going to roll downhill. The cards are going to lie where they are. And it's already set in motion. And then you're going to learn a big lesson from it. The only thing I would say is when we learn hard lessons like this, do not let it deter you from being helpful in the future. Do not let it deter you from being kind or being selfless in the future. Take it as the lesson that it is, not as like, okay, this is the last time I'm ever going to do this. I'm never going to do this for anybody ever again, blah, 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 blah. Don't let that be your last. Okay? You're welcome, Jackie. Okay. You know that thing on your Amazon where you can list things you use and get commissions? You should do that and add some of your background stuff and tarot decks. I definitely could, for sure. Let me see if Tortuga messaged me back. Oh, I said Coke back. Oh my gosh. Come back. Oh my God, y'all. Well, damn. I know. Trust me, I know. Okay. The second part right here. Do you ever do quick one card reading for a few of your impoverished fans? I honestly, I do cheaper readings, and normally those are my $5 3-card polls. I have a friend that charges $10 for just one card. So me doing 10 cards and I'm only charging 20, I think is very, and I can do a lot more than what this person can. But I mean, not as far as like cards. I think they're absolutely wonderful. Love them so much. But I do $5 3-card polls on certain decks, but I can't do like one card poll. I just don't feel like I'm going to give you enough information with that. So it's hard. Okay. Okay. So let me see what else you have here as far as cards. Oh, okay. 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 I know what this means. Okay. So I had to think of how I wanted to explain this. You have some endeavors that you're wanting to do or you need to get done. One of the two. I feel like you're waiting for someone to tell you how you need to do it or what you need to do or giving you these necessary steps, or you're waiting for it to come to you for someone to guide you to it. That's not how it's going to work for you. Okay? This has to do with you clearing your own mind and going, okay, listen, it's not going to come to me. Whatever I want to have come to me, it's not going to come to me. I'm going to have to work for it. Okay? Right? So what would that be? That would be like $2 a card. $2 compared to the 10 that they charge. That is impoverished. In my opinion, that's a lot. I'm the Dollar Tree of card readers. No, I'm really not, but still. Okay. Don't wait for things to come to you. This is about you getting out of your own head and not waiting for things to come to you, but you going into it for them. Okay. The other card here too. Which one was it? Oh, here. Sorry, I had to look at the other way. This card talks about you having the drive to get done what you need to get done. Okay? You have to clear your mind, get over the fact that you're waiting for things to come to you, get over the roadblocks, the stumbles, put that to bed. We're done with that. This is you clearing your mind and going, okay, listen, after tonight, tomorrow, I'm going to attack that bitch head on. Okay. This card talks about you continuing to have the drive to get you through to do so. Okay. This card talks about you achieving that perseverance, you getting over those hurdles, over those hoops, continuing with your drive, letting that push you and focus you to get over any hurdle that comes your way. Okay. Also, after all that's said and done, the good thing about it, it could very much well be a leap of faith. Absolutely. Now, if you can do that, you have delight at the end of your tunnel. Okay. This is delight. This is your payoff. This is your payoff that will happen. You have to keep the drive. You have to keep your perseverance going. You have to get out of your head. You have to, like you said, take that leap of faith. Okay. This first card that I pulled, okay, this one, it's like you're waiting for it to come to you, and it's not going to come to you. You have to go make it happen. If you want it, you're going to have to get out of your head and go, okay, listen, I'm going to have to jump because no one's going to come and swing and grab me. Okay. That's what that's about. Okay. Okay, so let me say this in a very decoy way. I message Tortuga, the anonymous person that wants to remain anonymous. You're going to have to message me on one of my socials so I know the answer. If Tortuga is not coming in the live, do you want me to do the reading for you and you stay anonymous? Or after the readings are done, I'll do one for Tortuga. I'll take a picture of it and I will send her over Messenger what the reading is for. It's totally up to you. Whatever you want to do, message me on one of my socials. And I think I've talked to you on Twitter. I think I've talked to you on Twitter before. Let me see. I know I have you on Twitter. I know I've seen your face because you look like my sister. You look like my half sister. So I know I've talked to you on Twitter, and I know I've seen you on Twitter. There you are. Okay, I can see you messaging me. Hold on, guys. Sorry. We're trying to do stuff on the down low right now. Not anything bad. It's not anything bad. It's just this person wants to remain anonymous. They did a really kind thing to gift a reading to someone. This someone is not online. So I'm just leaving it up to them of what they would like to do. Or I can give you a refund, whatever you want to do. So I just want to know. I think I'm feeling more pulled towards Tortuga. So if you're okay with it, I think that's would be best served there. It's just my opinion, my gut feeling. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, anonymous person. You are extremely kind. You look just like my sister. I'll have to send you a picture of my half sister because I feel like you look just like her. Every time I see your face on Twitter when I'm scrolling, I'm like, is that Katie? My sister, half sister's named Katie. I was like, is that Katie? I'm like, nope, that's blank, blank, blank. And I'm like, damn, I always think it's my sister Katie. And I'm not friends with Katie on anything but like my own personal like Facebook. So it's funny. I know it is funny. I'll have to send you a picture so you can see her. It's the resemblance to me, especially in your profile photo, looks just like my half sister Katie. Okay. So I will do that for Tortuga when we're done. I promise you I'll do that. I'll get that to Tortuga. Okay. Let's go to the next list. Next list. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Veronica C. Veronica C. Okay, Veronica C is going to be next. And then okay. Veronica C is going to be next, and then Christina M, and then Alexandria M. So Veronica C, let's pull this set of cards for you. Yes, thank you to the anonymous person. Okay, Veronica C, where you at, girl? Where you at? Where's Veronica? Veronica, where you at? Please report to the principal's office. You're in trouble. Okay. Veronica C, that's your first card pull there. I think I'm going to do this one for you too. Let me read this one first. Okay. Veronica C, where are you at? Where are you at? Where's Veronica at? Okay. Veronica, the first things first is you're going to need to clear some obstacles out of your way in the future that are not serving you. Michelle, I didn't get to yours just yet. I don't think. I'm on the Venmo list now. Yeah, I didn't do Cash App yet. Okay, so you're gonna have to clear some obstacles out of your way in the future. And I don't think it's gonna be difficult for you to do. I really don't. It's either you clearing things out of your way because you know that it's just not right for you, it's not serving you. So just keep that in your mind as you move forward in the months to come. Things that are not serving you, that are not doing good for you, you need to clear them out of your life. And then also too, I feel like this might be, I kind of feel like this in my head and in my gut that you might need to do like a purge of your house, maybe just getting rid of some stuff. Yeah, you didn't miss it, you're good. Maybe downsizing, clean out your closet, girl. Get rid of that crusty dusty mascara that you probably have at the bottom of your makeup bag. We all got that crusty dusty mascara at the bottom of our makeup bag. Don't feel ashamed, we all got it. um you know just getting rid of some shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when we purge things physically, it opens us up emotionally and mentally. So this is you purging. Okay, you're gonna have to purge. Okay. And then here too, you have this card of stability. So I feel like once you start purging things that are not suiting you in life, I feel like once you move those obstacles out, you're going to have a little bit more stability, more feeling of grounding, more more of a feeling of, okay, woosah, I'm good. I'm in a better headspace. I'm in a better space. Once you are able to do that, then you're going to have the winds of change coming on in. Because after that, I feel like you are going to go in a better direction towards working towards goals that you have. And I feel like it's going to ignite some passion for you. So it's a sequence of events that is going to happen for you as long as you fulfill that ride that needs to be made. Okay. Clearing out things that don't serve you, maybe decluttering, just it's a weird feeling, but if you guys have ever decluttered your space and you're like, oh, thank God, it feels good to purge things sometimes. Okay. You're gonna have more stability. You have that winds of change coming in, you better serving yourself, and then you're gonna have that passion and that fire reignite for you. Okay. So if you feel like you just kind of like you're over it, you're blah and all this kind of stuff, it is going to get better for you. I think it's going to be really good as long as you can just get that shit out. Y'all, I need to purge too. I love a good purge. I do. I love a good purge. Do y'all like a good purge or is it just me? Because I love to purge, get rid of shit, like just be done with it. Just get it out. Get it out. Because I feel like it just opens me up and just like mentally and emotionally and even physically. Once I feel better mentally and emotionally, I feel better physically and I'm just able to go, oh, thank God. Like that's gone. That shit's gone. Yes, exactly. Kaya, you too. Exactly. Okay. All right. So your next set of cards here, I feel like you have a little bit of a feeling of being stuck. Okay. I don't know what this pertains to. I wish I did, but you're going to have a little bit of feeling stuck. Okay. You do have two cards of strength here that I think is going to get you out of being stuck. Okay. I don't know how I don't know how this scenario is going to ride out. I don't. I can just pick up the emotions and see it with the cards. But you have this feeling of being stuck. And then you have this, okay, I got to get myself out of this. I got to uproot out of this. Okay. I have to make a leap. I have to make a change. I got to get out of that headspace. Okay. And that's where all the thought is going to be. You're going to have the strength, and then you're going to think to myself, okay, well, how am I going to do this? Okay. And then you have another strength card that's going to propel you forward in those thoughts. And then you have this door of value card here. So this last door of value card here symbolizes to me that it's like you're going to sit there and go, I know I'm too good for this situation. I know that I'm not going to fucking want to deal with this. I know that I'm strong enough to handle this. I know what's good for me. I know what I need to do. I know what my personal value is. I know what my strength is. I'm not going to deal with this shit no more. I'm over it. I'm done with it. Okay? And I think that you're going to wash your hands of something that again is not serving you. Both of these kind of cards had to do with, not being served by situations or people in your life, or just anything. You have to remove things that are not going to serve you. Kids be cray, especially toddlers, right? Girl, my husband found a half-eaten taco in my pantry today. No, I was mortified. My toddler is always leaving us surprises. LOL, definitely time to purge, girl. Oh my God, Mason, when he was little, he would love to put things in the refrigerator. He wouldn't do it that often, but he would. I think one time he put my whole entire purse in the refrigerator. It wasn't in there for long at all. We were unpacking groceries and stuff like that. I had the fridge open, and he literally carried my whole entire purse in there. I was missing the remote control to the TV in our living room one time, and I looked at Mason, and I always called him May May, and I said May May, and he looked at me, and I said, "Where's mommy's remote?" And he's just started giggling, and I said, "May May." Oh, it makes you cry. It makes me think of when he's little. I was like, May May, mommy can't put Jake in the. He always wanted to watch Jake and the Neverland Pirates in the morning, or he had certain movies he would always watch. Like kids always repeat things. Like Mulan was one, Stitch was one, Big Hero 6 was one, Iron Giant, Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. But I remember he was gonna watch Jake and the Neverland Pirates in the morning. And I said, May May, mommy cannot put on your Jake and the Pirates if I don't have the remote. I can't turn the TV on, May May. I can't change the channel on the. He took the cable remote. I said, mommy can't change it. Mommy can't turn it on. He's looking at me. He's giggling, laughing. I said, May May. I said, if mommy goes in the fridge, am I going to find the remote? And he goes, no. And I said, I think so. And I said, okay, I'm going to go look in the fridge. And if there are remotes in there, if there are remotes in there, I'm going to know it's you. And he's just fucking hysterically laughing. That was like his thing, was to go put things in the fridge. So if you found something that was missing, you check the fridge. If you open up the fridge, like I had it in the back of my mind, if I would open up the fridge to like go get a drink or something like that, I would have it in the back of my mind of do a quick little scan of the fridge to see what Mason has put into the fridge recently. He had put toys in there. I would rather him put it in the fridge than down the toilet and try to flush it. He was never one of those kids. He never did anything like that at all. He never drew on the walls. He's such a good fucking kid, guys. He never drew on the walls. He didn't try to flush things down the toilet. He didn't ever try to stick things in his mouth. He never tried to stick things up his fucking nose. He was the easiest baby to potty train. He didn't really wet the bed. I mean, it's God, he was so good. He's so good. He's so fucking good. I have the best kid in the whole entire world. I really, truly do. Can you help me? I really need guidance. Fawn, I'm not exactly sure what you need help with. You can send me a private message on Facebook Messenger, and I'll try to help you with what I can. But I don't know if I can help you or not because I don't know what's going on. But you can feel free to send me a private message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay. That's so funny. My son likes to put things in the trash. Apparently not all tacos though, right? Not the tacos. Your son ate out of the trash? Oh no. I mean, he was, it's hot in Florida. He just wanted to make sure my purse was nice and cool. He just wanted to make sure that the remote wasn't overheating. He was trying to be kind. He was being kind. Okay. Christina M. Christina M. Christina M. Christina M. This is for you. Christina M. Okay. Christina M. We are going to do this deck for you, and I'm going to pull from the other one. Honestly, it's so funny. Like, toddlers are fucking hilarious. I know that they can be very difficult because they want to do things that they can't do, and you have to tell them no. And as soon as you tell them no, it's a fucking meltdown. But half of the stuff that they do is fucking hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious to me. Mason always made me laugh so much. He really did. Okay. All right. Who am I doing again? Christina M. Christina M. Where are you, Christina M? Where are you, Christina M? Okay. Oh, I did not shuffle these from last time. I remember now that I didn't. I'm trying to keep track and shuffle them a little bit as I'm done using them too, just in case. But I just remembered that I needed to shuffle one deck, and it was not that one, it was this one. He makes me laugh constantly. I can barely keep a straight face with him, and he knows it. Oh my God, same with Mason. Mason says some shit sometimes, and he's always said that, which I can't be surprised because he's exactly like me. He truly is exactly like me. Mason says some zingers and some one-liners sometimes. And now he's at the age where he says things, and it's not inappropriate, but it's a little bit above his age. But he says it, it's so funny, and I'm sitting there going like, I'm kind of halfway shocked because it was absolutely fucking hilarious and perfect timing. And then there's a part of me is like, hey man, don't say that. But then I'm fucking laughing because it's so fucking funny. And then there's a part of me, it's like, oh my God, I'm so proud. Like, he's so sassy like me. It's hilarious, But it's just so funny. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Christina M. Christina M. There you are, Christina. I thought you were trying to hide from me, girl. Uh-oh. Do we have another? Let me see. Why should people pay to interact with you on the internet when they can speak with you at a laundromat for free? I don't go to a laundromat. The fuck? I guess today is just my day to be trolled. I'll block them from the channel. Today is my day to be trolled. It barely ever happens to me. You know what? That's how you know you've made it. When people troll you. When people troll you. I blocked her. I mean, honestly, it doesn't bother me. It's just funny the things that they come up with. And then I'm just sitting there going, is that the best you can do? Like, the best you can do is say that people can talk to me for free at a laundromat. I don't got no damn laundromat, one. And then two, it's just funny to me. Okay, anyway. Christina M. Let me see what your cards are, girl. Ooh. I don't like this first set of cards for you. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk. Now, I will tell you this second set of cards I like a lot better. Hi, Bree. The second set of cards I like a lot better. This first set of cards we're gonna have a moment. We're gonna have a moment. Okay. I'm gonna give it to you straight up, and I mean this with love. I'm your sister. Okay. First things first. I feel like you're going to come into some temptation. Okay. It's gonna look real shiny and pretty. It's gonna look like that's what I was afraid of. Okay, this first one's gonna be a little rough. We'll do it quick. We'll get over it quick, okay? There's gonna be some temptation. It's gonna look real good. It's gonna look real shiny. It's gonna look real attractive. Okay? Okay? The only thing this temptation is going to lead to is you looking the other way on some things, maybe morally looking the other way on some things. Okay? It's going to lead to betrayal, and it's going to lead to anguish. Whatever temptation that you have being put in place in front of you, just say no, girl. Just say no. Be like, look the other direction. This turning a blind eye, where's that bitch at? Where's that card at? Where's that card at? Turn the blind eye. There's this hoe is. Okay? This turning a blind eye, that needs to be you looking the other direction. Not you turning a blind eye morally because of the temptation. Okay? Keep that in mind. Just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Okay? Okay. We'll keep it at that. Keep it at that. Okay. Second thing. Second reading here. Second set of cards here. Okay? You have a card of clearance. So that's putting things behind you. So if you have like this, a little bit of this, I don't want to say you have a constant dark cloud feeling, but it kind of feels like you have a little bit of a dark cloud that might loom over you every now and then. So I feel like you're going to have a cleansing moment. You're going to get this dark cloud out of you. Okay. And then you have this card of self-respect here. Okay. So again, I feel like once you can get this dark cloud away from you, you're going to have this card of self-respect here. And then you have this card of stability that's going to come in. Okay. Stability. And I think this is going to be stability without the dark clouds. Okay. Then you have this really, really, really good feminine energy card. This is you coming into your own. And this has to do with the respect too. This has to do with healthy boundaries. This has to do with you coming into your own. Like, okay, I'm the baddest bitch here now. I'm back. My mental health is better. My emotional health is better. The dark cloud is gone. I'm putting that shit behind me. That's in the past. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then again, you have another card of clearance here. So again, this makes me feel like if you're having that up down feeling of, okay, like one day it just like really sucks and this is a hard day, and the next day is maybe not so bad, and then maybe a day after that it's like, oh my god, I'm having a really stressful day again. Like, it feels, again, I feel like you're one of those people that are ooh, I'm kind of having some lady cramps right now. It just came out of nowhere. I'm like, ooh, cramps. Oh, that hurts, motherfucker. Okay. Anyway, you never know when a cramp is going to strike, apparently. But I feel like you have a little bit of that up down. It's not constant up down, up down, up down, but it just like, the highs and lows of life. But I feel like, especially with these two cleansing cards here, I feel like you're really going to start to put that stuff behind you. Okay. If you're having a little bit of, a stressful or a down day, just know that dark cloud, that dreadful feeling that sometimes we carry around with us is going to clear. You have 2 cycle cards. So to me, that's like definitely getting the fuck out of there. Okay. So, girl, I want to know what you're going to be tempted by. I want to know what this temptation is. I'm a little curious when it happens. You're going to have to let me know. Girl, I'm nosy. I'm nosy as hell. I've been eating chocolate like a mad woman. Mine is around the bend. Ugh. I know I'm just around the corner as well. I'm just around the corner as well. I'm due. I'm overdue. But I have PCOS and endometriosis, so I'm not surprised that I'm chronically always overdue. Okay, I shuffled this one. I need to shuffle this one really good. I'm trying to make a mental note of making sure I shuffle. Okay, Alexandria M, Alexandria M, Alexandria M, and then we're going to move on to the Cash App list. Alexandria M. Alexandria M. Where you at, Alexandria M? I feel like I know who's Alexandria, and it's going to make sense to me as soon as I see your name. I'll be like, oh, of course that's you. Wait, is that you, Allie? I think that's Allie. I could be wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, man. Y'all, this card deck, oh my God, that hurts my hands. I'm like, oh, you can see the stress on my face. Oh, trying to get that to shuffle. This card deck she's thick. She's a thick girl and she's a stiff girl. She's thick and she's stiff. Thick and she's stiff. She's hardy, okay? Okay. Okay, Alexandria M. Alexandria M. Let's do some cards for you. Move that out of the way. Come on, card. There we go. There we go. Let's do this one first. And then we will do, I think, this deck for you. Let's do 5 cards real quick. Okay. All right. Alexandria M, who I really think is Allie. Is that you, Allie? Okay. I could be totally wrong, but I don't know. Okay. Alexandria M. I think that this might have to do with work. This first reading, I think, is going to have to do with work. I think that, no, I'm pretty sure it has to do with work. I feel like you are going to have some priorities here that you're going to have to delegate. I feel like you're going to have to prioritize your work. I feel like you're going to need to focus and really, really, really jump into either like a new project or maybe like really, really, really focus on work, because this card right here, this is you prioritizing your job. Okay. You also have, again, this card of drive here, which makes me feel like you're really going to have to dive deep into a career endeavor of some sort. Okay. Really, really, really having to focus on work. And this nurturing card, again, is you, I think, nurturing your job. And if you do that, I feel like it's going to be a big blessing to you. And I feel like you're going to have a new beginning from it. And I feel like a new beginning is going to be you either getting a raise, getting a promotion, it could be a new job. But I really feel like something in your career here, you're going to have to buckle down and focus on career coming up. It's going to be very soon for you. Focus on career, drive. This card too is to nurture your job, prioritize your job, and it's definitely going to be a blessing and pay off. And then you have this card here of new beginnings. So again, I really feel like that is you achieving a goal at work, maybe moving higher up, getting a promotion. Uh, it could even be you transferring to get a promotion. It could be you jumping into a new job. But I feel like employment needs to be a focus uh, very, very, very soon. Very soon. Okay. Oh, y'all, I got to shuffle that. Oh, I know it's going to hurt my hands. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right. And then the next set of cards we have here. Oh, I think this is going to have to do with relationship. Okay. I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, obviously. I'm not exactly sure. Um, be careful who you're trusting. I feel like you in a person you're going to see a happy family picture possibility. I feel like you're going to see a marriage possibility in somebody, but I think that you're going to slowly start seeing some red flags, which is going to lead into some indecision. And I think in order for you to reevaluate and readjust and fix some balance here, I think that you possibly might be losing that person. Okay. I will say to very much just always be cautiously optimistic. Watch out for those red flags. Make sure you prioritize yourself and take care of you. Don't try to fix anybody type stuff. I'm not saying you are, but just make sure that you're just being cautiously optimistic with people that you are having relationships with, who you are inviting into your life, into your energy, into your heart, into your home, stuff like that. Oh my God, am I getting trolled again? Fuck me, man. It's like I'm on the troll list tonight. Thank you. Let's see. What did they say? Let me see. Let me view it. Did your husband leave you because he's a homosexual? Well, my soon-to-be ex-husband cheated on me twice. Um, I don't believe he's homosexual. If he was, whatever, that's his life. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. But let me delete this person too. Good Lord, today. Did I get put on like a troll list somewhere that I don't know of? I'll take the views. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Let me go to my Cash App list. Cash App list. Y'all, I know I'm so sorry. This is kind of like a little long tonight. Okay. Let's see. I think I just already did. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Sorry, I was getting confused for a second. Okay, Victoria M. Victoria M. Victoria M. I like the long vids. Me too. Victoria M. Victoria M. And then we're going to have Michelle O. And then Michelle, I got your waffle entries. So Victoria M, Michelle O. Then we're going to have Bridget R, Kathy T, Sarah S, and then Max. Okay. Victoria M. Let's do your reading first. Victoria M. Victoria M. There you are. Okay. Let's do this one for you. And then we'll do that one. Okay, guys, I'm really going to try to focus and get through these as quick as possible because it is 1:19 my time. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my sleep gummy. So then, by the time when I'm done, I'm ready to hit the snooze button. That way I can fall asleep at about like 2 and then wake up at 7. Maybe get 5 hours of sleep. That'd be great. That'll work. Okay, and my drink's always out. Okay. Let me focus on doing these real quick. Not real quick, but you know what I mean. I got focus. Okay. Victoria M. Let's see what we have for you, Victoria M. We're going to pull these, and then I think I'm going to do 5 from this one. Okay. All right. What do these cards say? Ooh. Okay. 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 All right. This isn't bad, but it's not perfect, but it's not bad. Okay. So you have somebody that is going to be, that they're going to show their jealousy to you real quick. Okay. Their jealousy is going to stick out to you like a sore thumb sometime soon. If it's not already, because I feel like this is going to be a soon situation. You're going to have someone show their jealousy card real quick to you. Okay. Someone is really wishing that they have what you have. I don't know what it is, but someone is really, really, really wanting what you have. Okay. Now, I do see them being a very shrewd person, a very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Selfish, sorry. A very selfish person. I see them really, really, really like thinking about you and just being like, oh, I hate her, and they hate you because they want what you have. Okay. I think that you really are going to have to nurture yourself in this situation. And by nurturing yourself in this situation, I mean not letting it bother you, not focusing on it, not giving it your attention, not feeding into it. Okay. You're going to have to like just ignore it because this is a cleansing card. This is you like getting yourself out of that situation and just being unbothered. You're going to have to do like a page from my book, girl. You're going to have to be what I call permanently unbothered. Not letting this person disrupt your life or take you down or bring you down around them because it just feels like a lot of negativity around this person. Just, oh God, I don't want to be around this person. They feel dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful. So do not let this person come around you and like mess up what you have going on, okay? Because this person feels very just like god awfully fucking dreadful, jealous, selfish, like ugh. Very much has a female energy to it. Hey Crystal, how are you doing? This has female energy written all over it for me. Okay? Don't let no hoes come in and disrupt you, okay? Okay, let's see what else we have going on here. And then this next set of cards here, let me see. Let me spread this out. Let's see what we have. I was just about to say it could be 1 or 2 females. It's definitely a female energy. She feels like a fucking bitch. Like just a ugh. Susie a bitch. Okay. So I think this kind of has a little bit to do with what we were saying, but I think it's a little bit more generalized. What I was saying before is you are in a power position here. Okay. This is you being a high priestess, being in this power position. Okay. You have a very strong sense of security. So I feel like it would really take somebody going at you full force constantly, like over and over and over and over and over again to get at you. But I feel like once they might sense a little inkling of weakness, like a little dot, that's what they're going to poke at and that's what they're going to focus on. So don't let that person do that. Okay. Again, you need to be in this power position here, this high priestess position, and not focus on it and not let it bother you. Okay. Also, I feel like you have some, I don't want to call it a project, but you have some things that you need to initiate to get done, that maybe you're prolonging. And I would take this as a green light to be like, okay, listen, if I ever had a time, now's the time for me to jump on this. Now's the time for me to jump on an opportunity. Now's the time for me to focus on that. So I would take this as a green light card. Okay. And this too, this is invoking. This is invocation of, again, taking an opportunity. This is invoking an opportunity. Okay. And then this card has to do with you stabling back out after you do take that opportunity. I think it's when you do take an opportunity, which I really hope that you do take a little bit of a leap here, which is going to feel a little bit uncomfortable for you because it's going to feel like a reach or a leap. But when you do it, you'll feel like very like unbalanced, like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I made the right choice. Like there's going to be a little bit of a backtrack, but just know that you will have that balance restored if you do stay focused. I think staying focused is the biggest thing, but I feel like there's something that you're wanting to do, something that you're wanting to take an opportunity at. It feels like a leap to me. Like, oh, should I reach and stretch and grab this? And I will say, hell the fuck yes, yes, you should. Okay. Share, 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 guys. Let's help her out. Yes, thank you very much. Share, help me, please. Hi, Sam. How are you doing? Okay. Let's see. The next person is Michelle O. Michelle O. Michelle O. Michelle O. Michelle O. I think I'm going to grab these for you and those. Crystal, how's your arm? So no fighting females and you've got to focus. Yes. No, don't fight no hoes. Don't fight no. We don't got time for no females. We ain't got time for those bitches. Oh, I guess this card wants to come out and talk to you, Michelle. So we'll pull it. Ooh, you need to make a decision, girl. Okay, let's talk about this first deck and then I'll grab this other one for you. Okay, so Michelle, you have a card of making a decision here that you're going to be putting off for a while. You're going to have to eventually make a decision, okay? You're going to put it off for a little bit here. This is you having new ideas and coming to the realization that you're going to have to pull the cord. You're going to have to pull the plug and decide what you're going to do, okay? And this is you coming to that realization and you're going to prolong it as much as you possibly can. It's going to take some courage for you to do so. It's not going to be an easy decision. When you do make this decision, you need to keep two things in mind. And this is what I think this is a very strong message for you. The two things you need to keep in mind when you make this decision is going to be you protecting yourself and you making sure that you stay whole in this situation. Okay? So this is you protecting yourself and this is you protecting your mental, emotional, everything, physical, and you making sure that you stay intact and you let this decision affect you the least amount as possible. So when you do make this decision, I want you to make it and be slightly selfish when you do it because you need to protect yourself in this situation. This is not a situation for you to worry about other people or put other people first. This is a situation where you're like, okay, what's best for Michelle? What is best for me? Okay. You're going to have to be a little bit selfish. I don't think you're a selfish person, but you're going to have to be a little bit selfish in this situation. Okay. And let me pull your other set of cards here. Let me shuffle these real quick. Oh, God, this deck is so freaking hard to shuffle. I feel like I'm going to have, like, arthritis just from this deck of cards right here. Okay, let me pull some from this one. Ooh, ooh. I think that this has to do with what we were just talking about, but I think this is going to be a little bit more in depth. Hey, Timberly. Okay, so you know how I was just saying to you that you're going to have to make a decision, but you need to focus on when you make the decision, do what's best for you. You're okay, you're upside down here. So, you know how I was saying that you're going to prolong and put it off as much as possible? That's because I feel like you feel like it's a double-edged sword situation and you might feel a little bit stuck. You're going to have to rip the band-aid off and deal with it. I could see why you're putting it off because there's a storm warning. Girl, bitch, I got a storm warning too. That hurricane's about to hit me, okay? But it's going to feel very chaotic. It's going to feel pretty shitty. You're not going to want to do it. It's just I can already tell. I would avoid it too. I don't know what it is, but I'd be like, you know what? I just don't want to fucking deal with this until I absolutely fucking have to. The 11th hour, like I just don't want to fucking deal with it. Okay. It's going to be something that is going to be a little bit hurtful to you. I'll be honest with you. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. Okay. But again, this is you protecting yourself. Girl, what you dealing with? Well, I don't even think you know about it yet. I don't think you know about it yet. But this is you having to protect yourself in this moment. This is you safeguarding your own heart here. Okay? Because this is what it's about. At the end of the day, when you lay your head on the pillow, it's going to be you in that bed and that pillow. You have to protect you in this situation. If you do have a cornucopia card here. So I do think that it leads to a happy ending eventually. It leads to that abundance eventually. It leads to being okay eventually. It's not going to feel like that at first. It's not going to feel like that until the last fucking second. I'll guarantee you that. Until the decision's already made and put forth. Okay. I just heard some shit in my head, but okay. Sorry, I hear shit in my head all the time, you know, dead people and stuff. Okay. Next person is Bridget R. Bridget R. And then it's going to be Kathy T. Bridget R. and then Kathy T. Bridget R. Let's do. I'm filling these ones for you too. And then we'll get another deck as well. Ooh. Okay. Bridget R. Can I skip to the end? What did I hear? It didn't pertain to you, really. It pertained to me. Where is Bridget R? Girl, I wish I could skip to the end of some shit too and be like, can I just see the outcome? Because if I could just see the outcome, it makes that trudge through the fucking mud not feel so fucking detrimental and horrible. You know what I mean? Like if we knew what the light at the end of the tunnel was, then drudging through the mud wouldn't feel so fucking horrible or so god awful sometimes. You know what I mean? Or like, okay, if I can just get through this, I know this is going to be my consolation prize at the end. Okay. Bridget R, your first set of cards here. Your first set of cards here, I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's the best either. And I'm not this situation feels a little vague to me. I'm not going to lie. It feels a little vague. I'm just going to give wherever Bridget R is. Girl, don't have anxiety. There you are. Bridget R. There you are. I'm going to give it to you kind of vague on this set of questions because I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to have to tell you what's just here. I'm not 100% what this is about just yet. Okay. You have a relationship here. Normally, this is a love offer. Now, this isn't necessarily always like romantic love. It could be friendship, it could be kinship, it could be family, it could be workplace. But you have this, you have an olive branch that's going to be extended to you, I guess. Maybe it could be a new relationship of some sort, a new friendship, a new coworker friendship. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic partner, okay? But you have a new opportunity here for friendship or relationship, okay? I feel like with this person, you're going to have to practice a lot of patience. I think it's going to be something that you're going to have to, and this could be someone you already know too. It could be someone that maybe isn't so prominent in your life right this second, but here they come back around again. So it doesn't necessarily have to be someone new either, but you're going to have an, an increase in a relationship with someone, whether it is new or old. And I think it's going to require some patience from you. There's definitely going to be a strong attachment, not just on their part, but on yours as well. And then again, with this card, I feel like you're going to have to protect yourself in this scenario and just safeguard yourself. So take this as a warning. And this is you here keeping your strength about you with this relationship with this person. Just take this as a little bit of being cautiously optimistic. Take it as a little bit of a warning of going, okay, I know that someone's going to come in my life, or they're going to come back around, or come full circle again, or it could be a new person. And it's going to be very, very, very strong. But just make sure if you're approaching new relationships or new again or recycled relationships with people, just make sure as you're making decisions in your relationship, or as you're letting someone in, or as you're getting to know someone, or whatever the case may be, just make sure that you don't lay all your cards on the table at first. Just be a little bit more safeguarded. Yeah, I always preach about being cautiously optimistic with people, and that's the best way I can explain it. You can be optimistic and want the best and everything like that, but you can broach it very, very walking slowly. It doesn't have to be a fucking sprint. You know what I mean? Just, slow and steady wins the race. Be open, be optimistic, don't expect negative and dread to happen, because then you're just going to pull it to you. You're going to, like a magnet, you're going to draw it to you. Okay. Okay. And then your second set of cards, we're going to grab, if I can get this in here, that would be helpful. Okay. I think I'm going to pull from this one for you. Ooh. I have the worst luck with guys in relationships. Be careful. Just be careful. Oh, I have a little bit of a pimple. Ow, that hurts. Okay. Well, since we're talking about relationships. Okay. Okay. So I feel like by next springtime, okay, we have a timeline card here. Next springtime, you're going to have someone that has, this wasn't upside down, I'm holding it upside down. But by next springtime, you're going to have a little bit more dedication here as far as putting the negativity behind you as far as relationships, I believe. Because you have two cycle cards, one right after another. You have the death card here, which is putting something to bed. Ooh, I think it's going to be with that person that we just pulled cards on right there. So you have the death card, which is closing of one chapter, opening of another. And then you have the rebirth card. So I think this rebirth card is going to be more of like a new set, a new mind frame, like a new, I don't want to say set of mind. That's not the right word, but a new way of thinking about it. A reset, not a set, a reset of the frame of mind that you are. And then two, I think that this person's going to bring you stability and security that excuse me, that you've probably either never really felt it like this before, or it's a lot stronger than you've ever had it before. Okay. So just know that you do have that positive coming around the corner, and just be patient, okay? But again, cautiously optimistic. Every time, cautiously optimistic. Okay. Oh my God, I always get the fucking hiccups when I do readings. Aunt told me that the reasons why he burps a lot, I think he said, when he does readings. And the reason why I get hiccups all the time when I do readings and he burps all the time when he does readings is because we have so much energy in us when we do readings, especially for other people. Oh, motherfucker, I just broke a nail. Motherfucker. Not bad, but damn it. That we have so much extra energy pent up in us, it tends to come out in other ways. Oh, I'm cramping again, guys. Oh, not fun. Okay. The next person is... Oh, my back. The next person is Kathy T, and then we have Sarah, and then we have Max. So we have Kathy, Sarah, and then we have Max. I needed that so much. Thank you, Vanessa. You don't have to call me Miss Vanessa. You just call me Vanessa, girl. You just call me Vanessa. I ain't that old. But you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I said that in the beginning of the live earlier today. I don't normally do general reads, but I feel like people needed to hear these. Kathy, there we go. Hey. Okay, so we have Kathy, we have Sarah, and then we have Max. Okay, Kathy, I'm going to pull these cards for you, and then I'm going to pull from the other deck as well. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. Ooh. Okay, so not good, but still good. Okay, and let me explain why. Okay, I don't know a lot of details about this situation. I know a little bit more, but not too many. Okay. You're going to have someone disappoint you. Someone is going to greatly disappoint you. Okay. I don't want to say it's going to cause hatred because I don't think it's going to get to that point. I know, great, right? I don't think it's going to get to that point on your end. I think on their end, once you make your feelings known that they like hurt you and disappointed you, I think that they're not going to accept it, and then they're going to hate you because of your feelings for it, which we don't play that game. We don't do that emotional gaslighting type shit. We don't do that. Okay. But here's the thing. It is something that is meant to happen. It's going to happen. Take it in stride. Because again, here's this card is you just like smiling through it and being like, okay, I knew it was going to happen. I expected it. I know it hurt, but I'm gonna let go and let God on this one, okay? Because you have a rescue card here, and then you have another card of transcendence. So this rescue card is you being rescued out of this situation very quickly. So as soon as it comes on, it's going to be done before you know it, only if you maintain your composure in this situation, okay? So this is you having a rescue card, you being pulled out of that situation very quickly, and then you have transcendence. So I feel like you're going to hit one of these lifetime milestones, and one of the reasons why we have so many different lifetimes is because every time we learn a lesson, we transcend into like an upper level of like knowledge and just, different life lessons we're supposed to learn. And I think that you're going to hit one, which is really, really, really cool because I've never really seen someone elevate all too much, but I think you're going to hit one for sure. Okay. And then let's see what's on the second reading for you. Or second set of cards. Let me shuffle these real quick a little bit because if I don't, my ass is going to forget. I always forget if I don't do it right. And then let's see what we want to do for you. I'm going to do this one. Okay. I'm sorry. I was always raised to have manners, lol. So it's a habit. I'm going to message you soon. Love you. Thank you so much. No, I mean, I just don't want you to feel like you have to or to call me that or anything. If you want to, if you feel comfortable doing it, girl, that's okay. I just don't want you to feel like you have to. You know what I mean? I mean, y'all can be like, "Hey, bitch," blah blah blah. Like, "Hey, bitch." It doesn't matter to me either way. Okay, so Kathy, um, I don't think this is someone else. I think that this is you. I think that you are. Oh, can you ever redo? Right. I know. I always tell people it's not what we want to hear; it's what we need to hear. Sometimes I would rather have you guys be forewarned. Um. Okay, so Kathy, I don't know if I'm interpreting this correctly. I feel like there is either a very dominant energy around you, or, I mean, this can be to come too. This isn't right now, this is to come. So you're either going to have a dominant energy around you, or your energy is very, very, very strong and you're allowing it to drain. You're allowing it to drain because you have this card of fulfillment here. This cup needs to be refilled. Your fulfillment needs to be refilled. So I would take that as you starting to do things for you, you starting to feel more fulfilled in life, do things that you want to do things that you want to accomplish, do things for yourself, take time for yourself, all that kind of good stuff. You have rebalance here. This is you again needing to fill your tank. Okay, fill your cup. Okay, pour that wine into your cup, girl. This is you having that restore to rebalance here. Okay, and then you have these two cards, which is you initiating. Okay, yes, it does. Okay, you initiating and you having your own personal magic. So to me, as long as you start to take the steps and what you need to do to start fulfilling yourself more, you have everything in you that you, this is like your own personal magic. You have everything you need in you to be able to fulfill yourself. So don't start looking for it in other people. This is more like self-sufficient fulfillment, if that makes sense. You have everything that you need. You only need to rely on you in this situation. I don't want you to look for it in other people or other vices. You have what you need to have that restore of rebalance. You just have to do it. You just have to do it. Okay. Oh, I dropped another fucking card again. Okay. The next person is going to be Sarah and then Max. And then my ass is going to go to bed. Vanessa, do you know about your own past lives? Were you psychic at all in them? I made a video on my YouTube about some past lives that I have. Um, so I've talked about them. As far as if I was psychic or anything like that in a past life, I'm not sure. The only one where I think that I was I think that I was some sort of, I don't know if it was like some sort of like fucking pharaoh or seer or any sort of like psychic kind of ability person, is I know that I had a past life during the Egyptian time, and I feel like I was some sort of, I guess for that time frame, what a psychic equivalent would be. Maybe like an oracle, something along those lines. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of these terms are the same thing, but in a different fucking word. It's like, okay, you have a Toyota or a Honda or a Hyundai or a Lexus. They're all fucking cars. You know what I mean? But they're all different kinds, but they all get you to A and B. You know what I mean? So it's something along those lines, but I feel like I was that same type of person where I am now. My phone just dinged and I don't know why. Oh, maybe it was my computer. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, Kathy sent me stars. That was the ding. Thank you so much, Kathy, for the stars. I appreciate it. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know what that ding was. Y'all, I'm not used to getting stars. I'm like, what does that ding mean? Oh my God, I'm a mess. Thank you so much, Kathy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have Sarah. Yeah, haha. I think a lot of them were actually astronomers. Possibly. Possibly, for sure. Okay, so we have Sarah. Sarah. We're going to pull 5 cards from here, and then we're going to pull from the other deck. Yeah, girl, I'm not used to hearing that sound. I'm like, what was that? I thought it was my phone. I was like, what the hell is my phone doing? Okay, where are you at, Sarah? Where are you at, Sarah? Yes, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Okay, Sarah, there you are. Okay. So, Sarah, your first set of cards here is, I feel like, oh God, I feel like you're going to have to kind of dig yourself out of a negative situation. I don't think it's going to be that horrible, but I feel like you're going to have to dig yourself out of a little bit of a situation. Okay. It's going to feel like maybe you're going to have to roll a small little boulder up a little hill, but I feel like you're just going to have to like claw yourself and dig yourself out of a little bit of situation here. Okay. I feel like you're going to have to rely on your own strength because I don't think anyone's going to come to your rescue. I don't think anyone's going to help you in the situation. I think you're going to have to be solely self-reliant here. I don't know if maybe this might be, it feels like it has more of like a mental connotation to it. Like, I think it's going to be mentally or emotionally more taxing than it is like physically, if that makes sense. So it just seems like it's going to be like a mental feat or an emotional feat that you're going to have to kind of claw or dig yourself out of. Okay. Um, I think it's going to be a little bit hard for you to do it at first. Once you do initiate, once you do, like, you're like, okay, all right, fuck this, I'm done. Okay. That's where this masculine energy is going to come draw from. And I don't necessarily mean like masculine as a man. I just mean strong. I mean a domineering energy. You're going to have this, like, you know what? Fuck this moment. Like, I'm over this. I'm not dealing with this bullshit anymore. I'm over it. I'm done. Not dealing with it. I'm over it. And then you're going to have to climb yourself out of that situation. Okay. Okay. I think as soon as you reach that moment, you're going to be fucking like perfectly good to go. Okay. Because then you have the death card here, and that's you putting something to bed, putting it behind you, being over it, and this is you being able to put it to bed very quickly. The faster you get to this fuck that moment, it's going to be better for you. Oh, Tortuga's here. Okay, good. Tortuga, we caught you lying and cheating and stealing, girl. You were stealing people's jewelry and you were pickpocketing wallets. We saw you on the news. We were trying to find you. You got to run. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I'll get to you in just a second, Tortuga. Give me just a second. Okay. So, Sarah, your second set of cards here. Let's go with these. Gosh, these cards are like, you can tell I don't use them all that often because they are thick. They need to not stick. They are thick and they stick. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. What do these ones say? If I could read. Okay. I don't think that you're a control freak all the way. But I do think that you want to have say and control over some things that happen to you. Obviously, that's very normal. That's I wouldn't call that a control freak, but we want to have a say. We want to have a choice. We want to have that luxury of going, this is my choice. This is what I want to do. This is the path that I want to take. I will say there's going to be some times in your future coming up that you're going to have to relax. Okay. You're going to have a surrender moment. Okay. You're going to have to just take a breath, have a surrender moment, have a woo-saw moment, just chill out, okay? Because then here too, you have promise for the future. You just got to relax. You just got to let it be, let things come to you sometimes. And then you have two here. You have a card. Oh, where'd it go? There you go. Sorry, I got it stuck under the other one. You have a card of personal transformation here. So once it's like you just like let go and surrender into the universe, it's like, okay, then the universe knows that you're ready to receive a reward. And then you have this card of innocence here. I don't necessarily think it's more like, okay, guilt or innocence. It's more like a card of you being deserving of good to happen once you relax and surrender to the universe. It's like the universe realizes that you're in the position of where you're like, okay, I'm just ready to accept anything that comes to me. Just I have no preconceived notions. I'm just open, I'm relaxed. I want things to flow to me abundantly. And once you get to that, I think that you're going to have some good prosperity coming your way. Okay. Okay. All right. Now that I almost fucking dropped those cards too. Searching for tomorrow. Tortuga, I'll message you. Someone gifted you a reading, Tortuga, and I'll message you. It's okay. I'll just message you for it. It's fine. But someone who wants to remain anonymous gifted you a reading, so I can message it to you. It's not a problem. Okay, Max. Unless you're going to be around for a little bit, because I got to do Max's first, and then I can get to you. But if you need to get off, I can message it to you. You're here? Okay. Okay, Max, let's see what you got going on. Let's see what Max has. I'm going to pull these cards for Max. You know what? I think I'm going to pull all of them from this one for you. And I don't know why, but I think I'm going to pull both rows from this one for you. Because I want to pick another deck, but I'm just like, you know what? I think we need to stick here. Okay. You're welcome, Sarah. You're so welcome. Okay, Max. I'm not sure if you're still in here or you will see it on the replay. Okay. Sorry, I had to take in all these cards here. Ooh, that sleep gummy's kicking in. She's ready. It's 1:57. She's ready to kick in. Okay. You're here. Okay, good. Okay, so Max, for you, I feel like okay. I feel like you are having some different transitions that you're going to go through. You have some aha moments coming up here. You have a lot of love to be giving. You have a lot of good fortune on your side. You really, really, really do. Okay. And it's like you have this sense of peace in your soul. It's like in one aspect of your life, it feels like you are thriving and you have a lot of peace and You have a lot of good fortune. You have a lot of good luck coming your way. I see movement or travel. Um, and I feel like you have a lot of guidance and like your spirit guide works overtime trying to bring abundance and opulence and like open up doors and windows of opportunity for you. And that's over here. Okay. That's this area. With that being said, I feel like you have this other area that feels a little bit further away. I don't, God, I want to make sense of that. It's like your life right here is where it should be. But then you have a life that's a little bit further away. Like it's with other people, but these people are at a little bit of a distance from you and there's negativity there. Um it's like the situation tries to correct it or maybe you try to correct the situations that are going on. I don't think it directly involves you all the time. But it's like with this card here, it's like you try to help these people, but it's like you can only do so much. Um, there's some grudges here that are being held. Uh, there's some people that are not proud of their actions. There's some people that have had some disgraceful behavior, but then it's like here you two trying to like have if you see like the statue of this person with this card, it's like they're trying to have the patience, they're trying to just take a breath, but it's like these snakes are coming and attacking them from different angles. So whoever these people are to you, oh, I know what it is. Oh, I don't want to out you though. I know what it is. I just heard the word in my head and now it made fucking complete sense. Can I out you? Is that okay if I out you or can I not out you? Cuz I think you already know who I'm talking about. This totally just made fucking sense in my head cuz I just heard the word. Before you answer that, I will say don't let these snakes around you disrupt your peace because I feel like these people that are further away, you're going to have to keep them at an arm's distance. Okay? Don't get too involved. You're going to have to keep it at an arm's distance, keep it at bay because what you have here right next to you in the right here and now, you have opportunity opening up for you. You have movement, you have travel, you have abundance, you have opulence here. I think it's your family. I think it's your family. The word I just heard in my head was family. Because I was trying to make sense of it, and I think my snootier spirit got well, she's not snooty, she's just blunt. She's blunt. She's a little more direct, and she goes, family, like, hello. That makes sense because it's like they're further away. They're further. Don't let these people disrupt your peace. Don't let it start to affect your right here and now in the future because it feels very, very, very good. I don't want you crossing the two. You knew it? Yeah. Don't let the two cross. Listen, you're going to have to love people from a distance. It sucks that you have to do that sometimes, but loving people from a distance is loving yourself and keeping like listen, I love you, I support you, but no matter what I do to try to help you out of the situation, no matter what I do to try to fix it or whatever, those people over there are still going to be a mess. Before, during, and after you trying to help them. You can't make them help themselves. You can want to help them all you want. It's just it's going to fall on a lot of deaf ears, and people aren't going to change things until they want to. So your message is to not let that chaos disrupt what you have right next to you. Like I just want you to fully embrace what you have right next to you. Just hold on to that shit because it feels so good and positive. Okay. And I'm not trying to out you with your little situation or whatever, but it didn't make any sense to me at all. And I'm sitting here as I'm reading this to you going, well, you have all this good stuff, but it feels like a little bit further. It's like I can feel all this good right next to me, but then it's like, oh, over here I have these just shitty situation. Don't cross the two. That trip definitely opened my eyes with a lot of stuff. Good. Good. Okay. See, and this is exactly why I was saying, you know what? I normally was everybody else's readings, I was pulling from 2 decks. Everyone else's, I was pulling from 2 decks. And I was like, you know what? I need to stick with this one. You're such a good little deck. Yes, you were. It sounded like I said a dirty word. Okay. Okay. Damn, girl, you're still on? Yes, bitch. I'm about to get off, though. I'm going to do Tortuga's reading real quick, and then I'm going to get off because this sleep gummy is kicking in. Kicking in, kicking in. Okay. Tortuga. And my drink is out. Oh. Okay. Tortuga. Someone was super kind and gifted you a reading. They wanted to be kind to you and help you out. So they gifted you a reading, and they are so sweet, so kind. So if you just want to put a general thank you out there for them, I'm sure that they will hopefully eventually see it. Hi, Christy. So this is going to be for you. Let's see what we have here for you. Okay. Oops, I hit my thingy. You're welcome, Max. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm seeing scenarios and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I must look absolutely crazy when I'm sitting here going like this, but I'm like, okay, I hear this, and it's like I have to fit it together, and I do it very quickly, but I'm like, no. I must look absolutely ridiculous, but I promise you I'm not. I'm just a little weird. Bless them, I have a carry-on size suitcase with pennies to take to the bank tomorrow. Hey, listen, sometimes, we hear things when we need to hear them, okay? And maybe this is just your time here. Okay, first and foremost, you are at a point where I feel like you need to safeguard yourself. I don't know necessarily what I know a very small bit. I believe I remember a little bit from when we did our reading, which was a while ago. But I feel like you need to make sure that you, especially with business, you protect yourself and you don't fall into anything out of like desperation. I want you to be very careful, okay? You have a card here of the high priestess, of you standing on your own 2 feet, okay? You have a card here that talks about your own personal magic. What the hell? Oh my gosh, on the outside of my window here in my office, there's like a little bay window at the top, and there's a huge fucking moth that's just like flying right there, and it just caught my fucking eye. And it's huge. Good gravy. Okay. You have your own personal strength to draw on, and I don't want you to lose the fact that you are in a high priestess position. I'm sure it does not feel like that. I'm sure it does not look like that right now, but don't be gullible and fall for anything. Just be acting out of desperation. Okay. You do have another power position card here. So I think this power position card has to do more with you taking initiative of getting whatever done you need to get done. I think you need to take initiative financially. I think you need to take initiative when it comes to just your situations that you're going on with your life right now. Okay. If you were able to do that, I feel like by fall time here too, because you have a timeline card here. I know we're in fall technically right now, but sometime in this season, in fall, okay, I feel, no, I'm not taking control. You need to take control. You need to take control of the situation. Don't let things happen to you. I want you to remember where's this card at? You're gonna have to take control. Remember your power. Okay, remember that you're in a power position. I don't want you to allow things to happen to you and be on the defense. I want you to be on the offense. I want you to take control. I want you to roll the ball. Okay? You are taking control. Okay. Maintain control. Okay? Once you start doing that, I want you to start doing whatever you need to do to just really buckle down and take care of yourself financially, emotionally, mentally, everything you need to do. Even if you don't want to do it, even if it doesn't look pretty, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to put yourself out temporarily in order for a payoff, okay? Because once you're able to do that, you have 3 good cards here, okay? The first card that's really good is grounding. This is a new start, new beginning, uh a new foundation, okay? And then you have 2 clearance cards, okay? You have these 2 clearance cards. This clearance card, getting rid of the old trash, putting it behind you, putting it to bed. And then here again, you have the remembrance card, putting things to bed, okay? You're going to have to make sure that you maintain in control. You are putting yourself, like I said, I hate to use a football reference, but I love football, but you're going to have to be on the offense and not the defense. Don't wait until the ball comes to you. I want you to hold the ball. I want you to take advantage, okay? You take this message as knowing that you have a lot of power within you. And I know sometimes that we feel very defeated. I know that we feel like it's just, we're down on our luck. It's not working for us. It's just not a good time. But just know that you do have that power. You're going to have to take your power back and do not let that power falter. Okay. I think that you needed to hear a positive message of that it will get better. It really, really, really will. You just gotta stick to your guns and stick it out. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. That concludes the readings for tonight. It's 2:10 my time. Your girl is tired. That melatonin gummy definitely kicked in. Can someone buy me a reading? No. You can, and when you're able to, I will be here. Okay. But I love you guys all. Talk to your friends that are in the hurricane path. Make sure everyone's okay. Um, uh, y'all, my sleep gummy is kicking in, but I hope you guys all sleep well. Have a good night. Be kind to each other. Have a good day tomorrow. And hopefully I will be online tomorrow to say hello to everybody. And I will see y'all later. Bye. Oh, y'all, I am tired as hell. Okay. Um Okay, stay safe, everyone. Yes, Vanessa, you and Mason, stay safe. Everyone in Florida, stay safe. Yes, I'm very curious to see tomorrow. There'll definitely be a lot more development. I'm curious to see what Mason schools. I'm sure they're going to make an announcement sometime soon. The principal there is very much on it as far as being up to date. Girl, y'all, the principal of that school, she answers the phone when you call most of the time. And if you leave her a message, she will call you back. She's very good about sending out text messages, like mass texts or mass calls, leaving voicemails and saying, "Hey, listen, we have this going on, blah blah blah." Like she's super 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 cool. Stay safe, Vanessa, and everyone else. Yes, yes. I'm very curious to see tomorrow what the developments of the hurricane are. I would not be surprised if it's slowed down a little bit while it's entering that warmer water now and it builds. I haven't checked on it in hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I've been live for right over 3.5 hours. So I'm curious to see what it's going to do, but get prepared, check on your friends, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye. See ya, motherfuckers.